Yo, what's good, chat? What's good, everybody? Bro, these fuck-ass noties ain't setting out from Twitch! I bet I ain't mean to yell at y'all, bro. Twitch's noties are fucking tweaking. But hold on, let me crack my back. Alright, man. Yo, what's good, everybody? Today's a great November 8th. 2025, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Good time of day out wherever you're watching from. Everybody type of W, just get things started, alright? Yeah, bro. There's not a lot of mods here because literally Twitch is not sending out notice, bro. I know this because Solid had the same shit happen last time. Like, some people get them, bro, but a majority don't. It's so fucking annoying. Anyways, everybody type of W, man. Let's get shit started. Oh, this just pissed me off, bro. Now I kind of want to end stream. Like, Twitch, what the fuck, bro? You have one job, nigga. You have one job. Damn. Alright, what's good, Persona? What's good, Mr. Verdorn? What's good, Rich? What's good, Big Thirst? What's good, Oven? What's good, Umg? What's good, Rich? What's good, Ave? Ave? What's good, Henry? What's good, Gab? What's good, 120 Fox? What's good, Fleeks Johnson? What's good, Puffy? What's good, Pixel? What's good, Henry? And what's good, Fedora? Alright, 50 after this stream. Also, Tom, I got the notice. I don't know what's wrong, bro. Some people get it, some don't. I noticed, bro, because people, streamers, have been dealing with this all weekend. It's just so fucking annoying, bro. We don't even have as many people as we're supposed to right now. Yo, that shit just pissed me off. Alright, let's just get shit started, though, bro. People will come in through time. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You no longer on the Guhm list. I don't even know what that means. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? Alright. Let's see. He's chewing again. Can I not chew ice? Yo, should I just end stream, y'all? I genuinely might end stream. Yo, I don't know why. Twitch is just... I'm just so fucking pissed. Oh, my God. Yo, I should not be this pissed. Like, genuinely, bro, Twitch is just pissing me off, bro. Holy fucking shit. No, but I have to stream today. I missed yesterday. Bro. Bro, like, I like having the whole community here, bro. We don't even have as much as the community here. It's more like going to class, y'all. This is more like going to class on, like, I don't know, a day people aren't supposed to go. And then you just, like, got, like, 5 people in the class instead of, like, 30. I don't know. Even the mods aren't here, bro. Except OMG, bro. Like, this shit is so... Oh, my God, bro. Twitch has just been pissing me off. It's cool, y'all. We'll see. Y'all, if it's really just going to be like this, I might just end stream and then I'm just going to do reacts off stream. I don't know. We'll see. But let's just get through shit. All right. Let's get through shit. Okay. First thing. Denmark just passed a law that will ban kids age 15 and under from using social media. Is this a W? Damn, bro. Yo, they low-key fucked. I'm not going on. My minors in fucking Denmark are fucking... Y'all don't got no YouTubers to watch. No YG, nothing. No TikTok. And honestly... Yeah, bro, you can't do nothing. You ain't gonna have no fun. Under the proposal, parents could allow limited access for kids aged 13, 14 after a formal assessment. What the fuck you mean formal assessment, nigga? You gotta take a test to use social media? Yeah, GG's, bro. G. Does YouTube count? It has to count. Wait. Oh, yeah, the draft plan targets majority of platforms, including TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube through timelines and exact details are still... God damn, bro. Total ban is, like, crazy, though, bro. Not even, like, what the fucking the UK did with, like, the age verification shit. Just completely you're done for. Oh, my God. What's Denmark's population? Hold on, let me see that. Let me see it. Damn, bro. 6 million people. Yeah, GG's, y'all. Good fucking luck. 1984 is happening. YouTube should low-key be the exception. I mean, they just shouldn't fucking do it. Like, why are you even... Hold on, let me chew the ice, bro. Because niggas gonna complain. I'm gonna keep chewing it. Alright, anyways. Yeah, what's the point of doing it? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's see this. In 1970, 91% of women were married by the age of 30, and today it's only 32%. Yeah, bro. Hey, y'all. Real talk, bro. None of us are getting married here. We're all lonely pieces of shit, garbage that sit down and watch TommyNFG all day. Like, that's really bad, bro. it's because of you. So because of me, women aren't marrying fucking men anymore at the same rate. Wow. Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? Nigga said I blame Obama. Bro, what the fuck does Obama have to do with this? The fuck does Obama have to do with this? That's all you. So it's my fault. It's Obama's fault. Then it's the world's fault. Nobody knows whose fault it is. All right? You speaking French or something? That's no we. Bro, low key, y'all. Why did people get married so much back then, y'all? But I really want to, like, I'm trying to figure out things. Why was it? How did it drop so much? I don't know. Because it was cheaper? Yeah. Bro, it's really crazy, bro, how in the 70s, nigga, in the 70s, you had one income feeding 4 people. Or 2, or, okay, let's say it's the fucking nuclear family or whatever. It had 3 people, at minimum. A wife and 2 kids. The whole, like, one man's salary was feeding a whole fucking family. You know how insane that is? Imagine that now. We is not getting that. A house was cheap as fuck? Yeah, facts. Yo, do y'all think, like, the older generation just doesn't... Do y'all think they know they got shit easier, or they just are like, nah, they just like complaining, and they don't want to look at it? I feel like it's just a mix. I think it's a mix. A mix of, they say some things were better, but then they blame, like, politics and shit. And they never, like, fucking realize, you know... it's not that. It's just fucking economy's fucked up. Actually, it is a mix of that, but like they just blame the wrong people, you know. And they fell in love and are still married. That's the crazy thing, bro. Bro, like, whenever I see a couple that's married for like 50 years, I'm like, God damn, that's fucking wild. Like that person is like, that's your life person for real, you know. Boomers pulled the ladder up after they got everything. That really is crazy. That's true. Wait, so yeah, because boomers pulled up the ladder, do y'all think Gen Z deserves to, like, you know what I'm saying, put the ladder back down? Like, take the boomers' position, put the ladder back down, and then we get a chance? So we should do that, bro. We should do that, bro. Listen, we got to bring back all the shit they had, all right? Nigga, in America back in the 50s, bro, businesses was getting taxed like 80 or 90%, you know what I'm saying? All those billionaires and shit. Yo. Bro, and now Elon Musk is about to make like $1 trillion. Dude, Elon Musk's wealth is about to be, he would literally be top 20 countries GDP. He would be in the top 20. One person? Why? That's fucking crazy to me, bro. Who needs $1 trillion? Literally nobody, bro. I would go as far as saying nobody needs $1 billion. Even 1 billion. Alright? Like, your ass can work with 900 million. Alright? You can work with 900 million. You'll be fine. I promise you. Watch him lose the money. What would he lose the money on, though? Bro, I feel like, yo. Not even I feel like. Isn't it just factually true that, like, Tesla's super overvalued? It's not even worth how it's supposed to be. How much it's supposed to be. And like now, it used to kind of be, Tesla the stock value used to be high because a lot of people fucked with it, and it's still high now. And Elon Musk actually had a good image, and he wasn't whatever the fuck he is now, the troglodyte he is now. But his image isn't good, and like people don't, bro. Elon could deadass leave Tesla, and I feel like eventually over a couple years it'd do better. I'm not gonna lie. Like you could tell in certain aspects he'd definitely be holding it back. Okay, let's see. Talk about Sudan, Tommy. I already did. Yeah, I love when people go in like random creators chats and just like, bro, did you talk about this? Yo, did you mention this? Nah, you got it, bro. What? Like, damn, nigga. Yeah, I already talked about it, bro. All right, let's see. What else is there? All of this coming out before GTA 6 in 2026. Okay, let's see. It's good to be informed. Yeah, it's just like, I think a lot of people, like there's a lot of people that will kind of do it, bro, just because they want to be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, they just want to pressure a creator, I don't know, try to make them look bad or some shit for not talking about it. Like, I know about it, right? I have to learn about things. Whenever something happens, I have to learn about things. And I'm like, okay, let me get my take on it, right? But let's see this. Okay, all this is coming out before GTA 6 in 2026. Supergirl. Okay, I don't really care for it. The Odyssey don't care for it. The Social Network 2, okay. First one was I do not, bro. Stop giving us these fucking brain rot Minions 3 movies, bro. I don't care about these Minions movies. Bro, these Minions movies are so ass. Genuinely. This is what we need. This is all that matters. This is all that fucking matters. Toy Story 5, okay. It's gonna be interesting. Scary Movie 6, I don't care for it. Hunger Games, don't really care for it. There's, oh my fucking god, bro, it's really crazy, y'all. We were 6 months away. Bro, we were 6 months away. Like, does Rockstar not know? Y'all, and then now they're saying allegedly they might push it back to 2027. How much time could a game take? Bro, and then the year after that, what is it gonna be, 2028? Then, oh, it might come out in 2030. Oh, it might come out in 2035. Bro, we dead ass are gonna have kids at that point. And then they robbed us. Like, this shit getting ridiculous. Alright, bro, let's see. What else is there? My bad, y'all. Baskin Robbins brings back their famous turkey. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, if you eat this shit, this is sick. Bro, what the fuck is this? Yeah, no, I'm good, gang. I'm not gonna lie, I'm good. We eating that? I mean, it is a cake. I don't really like cake, y'all. Is that crazy controversial? Are you gonna react to Schlepp new video? What happened with Schlepp? There's a new video? Y'all, cake, bro, I think it's just certain type of cakes. Like, what's my favorite cake? Bro, I genuinely don't eat cake. Like, ever since I've grown, bro. I think it's just the frosting. The frosting be too sweet. If it has some type of, like, fondant on it, that be tasting weird. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, y'all, for when Solid hit 1 million subs, Dexter got, like, it was like a 1 million gold plaque type of looking cake or whatever for him. And then I tried it, I'm like, bro, it's like so fucking sugary to me. I don't know, man. Cake fell off once we got old. How does a fucking meal fall off that's been served for hundreds of years? Yo, Fleece Johnson with the 3 months. I almost forgot today. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Ice cream cake. Ice cream cake is pretty good. But I would more lean to say it's good because of the ice cream. Alright. Gen Z and Gen Alpha are now calling the Nike Air Force One a dad shoe. Nigga, nobody in Gen Z says this! No, who was calling the Air Force Ones dad shoes? Bro, we wear them. Yo, this is the type of propaganda boomers get on Fox News, my nigga. No, dead ass. Nobody says this, bro. I have Air Forces. A ton. Stop with this propaganda. Gen X propaganda. Let's see. Like, if anything, if you were gonna say, if you want to say in the future, like, Gen Beta or the next generations did, then yeah, maybe, because, like, they weren't in the prime. We was in the prime of Air Forces. We grew up in the prime with them. Everybody had Air Forces. Let's see your crease Air Force Ones. Why do they have to be creased? You don't think I take good care of my shoes? I genuinely think I take better care of my shoes than, like, a lot of y'all here. Yeah. Now, y'all know that one speak gif? Yeah, that's what I got to say on that. Alright, let's see. What else is there? Nah, I take care of mine? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm fucking sure. Tommy, I think I pulled a tomboy yesterday. Congratulations. Alright. Wait, what do you define as a tomboy? Like, how do I definitively know somebody's a tomboy? Like, I feel like if I saw a tomboy in the street, I'd just be like, oh, that's a lesbian. Like, she probably lesbian, you know what I mean? We see the lip sunk? Yo, why y'all paying attention to my lips? Freak ass nigga! Damn, bro. Yo, listen, I know I got beautiful caramel macchiato skin. You know what I'm saying? Glistening muscles. Somebody that lost 45 pounds and luscious lips. But damn, bro, we don't got to focus on that. We don't got to focus on that. A tomboy's a girl that has a masculine personality. What is a masculine personality? What the fuck does that mean? Oh my god. If they have boobies. Target now requires employees to smile more at customers. Yo, I'd be damned if I'm getting paid a minimum wage. Then my boss comes in talking about, you guys have to smile more. People aren't shopping here anymore because you guys are always sad and mad. Yeah, I know I make $150 an hour and you're making $11 an hour, but you have to smile. Like, get your ass home, bro. Nigga, if I work at Target, now I'm just mean mucking everybody. Real talk. Anybody that walks by, like imagine somebody's walking by there, I'm just gonna look like real shit. Can't people be sad anymore? Facts, bro. Like you can't come to work like let's say you had a bad day yesterday or a sad day and you're like, all right, let me just come to work to distract things. Like you don't really want to talk to a lot of people. You just want to be to yourself. Let's say you're like a Target shelf stalker and your boss is like, hey, why aren't you smiling? Yeah, maybe because my fucking dog got ran over by a semi truck yesterday in front of me. All right, right in front of my face as I was watching. I literally saw his guts splat. A part of the guts literally splatted on me. And then you can't even be sad after some shit like that. Crazy.
Tommy, smile more on lives to get more subscribers.
Are you right? Hey guys! This is friendly TommyNFG. I don't have a problem with this headline. I mean, we all need to smile more. Right, guys? Dirty ass teeth. Oh no, I'm in smiling mode. What do you mean, dirty ass teeth? These teeth are perfectly white. So, if I was you, I wouldn't talk about me like that anymore. Holy chopped? What the fuck? Wait. I got good teeth. The dentist literally told me, nah, I don't need any work. I don't need any work. I just need some cavities filled. Dead ass. Please don't smile at me, Tommy. I think you wanted to kill me. I have a nice smile, right, guys? Holy fuck. Like, I ain't fresh out. I don't got a nice style. Smile. Damn, bro. But, nah, this is really crazy, though, because what if you did have a bad day? Like, y'all, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and I swear if y'all laugh, bro, like, y'all fucked up, bro. Alright? I had a fat cat, ran away, and, you know, it potentially got hit by a car. So, what the fuck? Yo! Oh, y'all are laughing? Bro, that's really crazy, y'all. I ran it over. It was me. What? Bro, that's really like, that's not cool, y'all. That was really a cat. Your fault for overfeeding it? It came fat! It got adopted fat. Alright? Jeez, I didn't know my chat was so fat phobic. I recorded and posted on IG Reels. Wow. Got you, bro. Nah, it's cool, y'all. Alright, let's see. What else is there? I hate everyone. Kim Kardashian fails the California bar exam to become a lawyer. Yeah, ChatGPT not helping you with that one. Well, Kim, I guess it's time to look back at your old talents. And you know what I'm saying? If you offer it, let me know. Let me know. All right. Well, I'm not a lawyer yet. I just play a very well-dressed one on TV, she wrote. 6 years into this law journey, I'm still all in until I pass the bar exam. No shortcuts. She's 6 years in law school and didn't pass. Nigga, if I'm in school for 6 years and didn't fucking pass an exam, kick my ass out. Kick my ass out. Oh my god. Breaking ISIS considering hiring private bounty hunters to help track down illegal immigrants. Nigga, so you tell me right now, bro. A random nigga on the fucking street could be a quote-unquote bounty hunter and just tackle my ass. And then after be like, yo, where's your ID? You speak English, amigo? What the fuck? Bro, who chose, what type of villainous shit is this? The least we could have is at least actually, they don't even have their identity now that I think of it. I just don't even be wearing the fucking ice vest. They just go out and fucking kidnap people, bro. Trump done send the Mandalorian. Yeah, we're cooked, bro. No, genuinely, how do they think a civilian's supposed to react if they're seeing a random person in a fucking civilian outfit talking about, oh yeah, I'm with the government? How am I supposed to know that, nigga? What the fuck? Like, even undercover cops have to show their badge and shit like that. How the fuck am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to trust you? Could be a fake ass ID. That's crazy. U.S. Immigration Customs Enforcement is considering hiring private bounty hunters to locate immigrants across the country, according to a procurement document reviewed by the Intercept. But under the plan, bounty hunters may receive monetary bonuses depending on how successful they track down their targets. What the fuck? You get a bonus, nigga? Are we dead ass? Nigga said, sign me up One Piece. Bro! What do you mean, sign me up One Piece? No, stop. Alright? Trying to talk about he's looking for shit like it's fucking One Piece bounties, dog. This is not One Piece bounties. That's like, okay, yo, hypothetical, yo. Let me give you a hypothetical. All right, let's say every ICE arrest you find, and it could range from anybody. It could be an actual, let's say, it could be a terrible rapist, criminal, whatever, right? Which obviously should be deported, or it could be like a random family or person. But every time you arrest somebody, you get 100K. But you just don't know. It could be a criminal. Could be a random family. Mom, dad, kid. What are y'all doing? Y'all taking it? Every time you arrest somebody, you get 100 bands. No, nah. Okay, y'all are good people. Yo, y'all folding, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are fucking folding. Y'all are folding. Y'all are villains. Alright? I can't do it. I might consider it. Nigga said I might consider it, bro. What did Salah say? He said, I miss Tommy with the braids. I miss Salah when he cared about his viewers. I miss Salah before the AMG. I miss Salah when he wasn't mean. That's the Salah I miss. Anyways. Wait, why did he come in? Aren't you streaming? Bro, why the fuck are you here? Oh, he's not even streaming. Wait, why aren't you streaming? Yo, nigga did a fucking 1 hour stream. Come on, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm cutting the immigrants off some change. What do you mean some change? Yo, y'all, go ahead and screenshot that and cancel Salah on Twitter. Alright. Let's see. Tommy, you ain't better? Bro, I'm not doing it, y'all. For 100K, every arrest, I'm not doing it. Now, if we talking 150K. Hold up, though. Nah, but if you actually did that, think of that, bro. You get fucking 100 arrests or whatever. You got generational wealth, bro. Every 100K I get, they get $10. Yeah, that's gonna do something. That's gonna fucking help them. Okay, let's see. Diddy was reportedly caught drinking homemade alcohol behind bars at Fort Dix. There's wait. Why is there bars at a prison? Actually, no. I'm tripping. It's just saying behind bars is in behind jail. Why did I think it said behind bars is in like a literal bar? That would have been fucking crazy. Fort Dix is actually insane though. Why did he get sent there? Yeah, he's definitely enjoying his time. Let's be real. Let's be so real. He's definitely enjoying his time. Watch this be the reason he gets life in prison. College graduate, by the way. Yeah, and I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than you, deadass. Okay. Let's see what else is there. Marvel star Jeremy Renner, aka Hawkeye, accused of threatening to call ICE on his Chinese partner. Bro, is we dead ass? Well, I didn't know niggas was actually doing this, bro. Bro, why would you do that? She bad? Yeah, hold up. She's available now? She free? Like, hold up. Let me, yeah. Let me get a chance. I'll protect her, trust me. Alright? I'll give her the methods. You know, technically, if you come here and then you just, like, marry a citizen here, you're more likely to, like, get citizenship. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, God, I knew someone in high school that threatened his Mexican girlfriend on ICE if she broke up with him. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's definitely something Solid would do. Are you sure are you sure it wasn't you? It's actually insane, bro. Wait, what the fuck? What do you even do? It's crazy because you literally can't do nothing. You're kind of cooked. You're kind of fucking cooked. Ah! My bad. Nigga said Uncle re-chat. Bro, I got him to get water for a second. I got him to get water for a second. And then he said re-chat, bro. Like, damn. I can't do shit. You can't drink. Nah, for real. Like, damn. Alright. Let's check your... Oh, fuck. Yo, I need my caffeine. This is my caffeine break day. I'm struggling. Alright, I'm suffering. Okay, let's see. Roblox is being sued by the state of Texas for allegedly concealing predators and endangering children. The state is seeking up to $10,000 for every violation of the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. Yo, at this point, bro, every state is suing Roblox. Every fucking state. Wait, hold on. I'm in Texas. And I just want to say, Roblox, I got touched on your platform not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but 75 times. So, in order to compensate for this with the Texas State Deceptive Trade Practices Act, I'm gonna need 75 x 70. I'm gonna need $750,000, bro, in compensation. That's how much I've been hurt. All right, y'all, send that to them. Send that to them. Yeah, I know, since I'm in Texas now, I can use this law. All right. Speaking of Roblox, Schlep and Roblox made a deal for real. What the fuck was the deal? How did they make a deal? Well, it's kind of too late for that. Tommy, I got touched 11 times. Nah, bro, like, damn, I hope everything, like, bro, there's no way, bro, oh my god, bro, I hope everything goes well, bro, like, damn, bro. Alright. Okay, let's see. Twitch has admitted that it failed to keep Emeru safe and to prevent the assault from happening. The company will make a donation to support non-profit organizations working to prevent sexual violence. Nigga, how about giving her a donation? Ain't she the one that got fucking touched? Why not give her a donation? Damn, bro. That's tough. Yo, Emeru gotta be having the worst month of all time. Or what, like, the worst month of all fucking time. God damn, bro. Holy fuck. Schlep is gonna catch Tommy on Roblox Trust. What? Alright, let's see. What else is there? Pagani is giving away a free special edition car if you buy one of the $30 million penthouses in Miami. Hold on, hell yeah! I'm buying this, y'all. Nah, this really, like, yo, I think this is gonna be the one for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been looking for a property to finally buy, as y'all know. And, yeah. Yo, wait, y'all, I want to show y'all a property. Bro, I just saw this, like, recently. I just looked in Austin for, like, houses for sale, right? Because I just be looking. Bro, I found this shit. It's low-key fucking insane. I don't know if I'm tripping, y'all. But let me know if this is, like, a crazy deal, huh? I'm putting y'all on game. Nobody steal it. Are y'all gonna steal this house if I show it? Like, is one of y'all gonna buy it? Bro, because what if I want this shit? Actually, I should gatekeep it, huh? I should gatekeep it. I shouldn't even show y'all. Yes. So one of y'all is gonna buy the house? Damn, bro. Now I can't show it. Damn, where did it go? Disappeared. Oh, I found it. Hold up. We won't, we promise. Bet. Who's moving to Texas? A lot of people. Bro, I wouldn't mind getting a house here, bro. I wouldn't mind getting a house here. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just the heat. Now, the heat low-key fucks it over. If the heat here was actually normal, then I wouldn't mind it. I don't know. Tom, I'm traveling the world to trying different cultures of food. What are some good dishes in Ethiopia? Just have injera and then try any of the flavors. You'll just see it. They'll give you a bunch of flavors. There's a red one with meat. And yeah, Texas is ass, not gonna lie. It's cool to me. I'm gonna be honest, I fuck with it. I mean, compared to where I was in Maryland, it's like... Now, Maryland got aura, right, guys? Maryland got aura. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really... Maryland is tough, bro. Like, Baltimore. Okay, why are you saying Baltimore like that's all of Maryland? Bro, all of Maryland is not fucking Baltimore. There's some nice places in Maryland. There's some nice places. Potomac. Lollipopville. It's not a real place. But Virginia better. I feel like the only reason, like one of the main reasons I consider just like getting a house here, right? Y'all in Texas or like Austin or like, I don't know. I probably will get it here. It's just because like it's very good priced, right? That's the thing. It's just really good prices. But y'all, look, peep this. I found this. It's not a crazy deal. Bro, this is $369,000. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 1,800 square feet. Bro, is that not insane, y'all? And look, this is a new house. It does look small. But it was built in 2017. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I say Texas, it's all of a sudden it's not so crazy to get a house here, huh? All of a sudden, bro. Nigga, you live in like about 50% of other states, this shit probably gonna be like 700,000. I don't know, bro. Jersey better. All right, bro. Yo, talk to me when you can pump your own gas. That's New Jersey that you can't, right? Yeah. But yeah, this is not bad, right? Like, what do y'all think? Like, let's say you got this house, would you be like, okay, this is cool. Like, this is a calm house I could like raise a family in or something like that, or just be in by yourself. Massachusetts is better. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, honest, it probably is. But like, look at these size rooms. These pretty nice size rooms. There's a pretty nice bathroom. Now let's go on. Check on those New York City apartments. Let's see. Where should I put it? Manhattan? Or should I just put New York City? Yo, they actually got houses for sale? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, bro? But this has 16 bedrooms. How does this have 16 bedrooms? Oh, it's like a list of properties. Let's see the street view. It's probably like a group home or something. Wait, where is this? Is this in the Bronx? Oh yeah, GG's, bro. I'm not gonna lie, GG's. G. Oh wait, look, there's a Mercedes parked outside. And a Cadillac. Might not be that bad. Might not be... and I didn't even put apartments. I just put houses. Oh wait, no, this is including apartments? Okay, wait. Hold up, y'all. It's not too bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's not too bad. For $450 for New York. Look, there is worse. We have seen worse. Alright. Can I see the inside, though? Oh, no, you can't. It's in the Bronx. No, wait, is it? I don't even know where the fuck the Bronx is. The South Bronx. That's not that dangerous, right, y'all? How dangerous is the South Bronx? Yo, that shit just sound dangerous. Totally safe. Rip if you go there. Safe like O-Block. Yeah, okay. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna put only apartments. Alright, and then let me put like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And there's nothing. No, there's dead ass nothing. Wait, what the fuck? How is there nothing for sale? There's nothing that's 500,000? Yo, don't dox me. I'm not gonna dox you, bruh. Alright, 1 mil. Bro, there's only 2 here! Or 3! What the fuck? There's no way! And it's in the Bronx. And this is in the Bronx. And this is in the Bronx. Yo, how are people alive in New York? This is for sale, to be fair. Like, who knows how, like, 3 mil. Oh, there is nothing. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. We working with some. Upper East Side Manhattan, 2.2 mil. We could do that. That's light work. Alright, we could do this. We're gonna get this. If you don't think 2.2 mil for 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms is worth it, then like you're really tripping for real. Up, and the building is blocked by a fucking USPS truck. Thanks for the photo. Yeah. Now we could totally know what the place is. You know, and I didn't even know what I didn't even want to know what it is. It's literally one of these apartments, dude. Imagine paying 2 mil for a fucking apartment. Let's go to Detroit. You know, let me see my... What the fuck is that? I think I just clicked on agents. Let's see Miami. Let me see the Miami penthouse that they were talking about. Yeah, would y'all stop watching me if I move to Miami? Alright, I'm gonna buy this, y'all. Here we go. 59 million, not bad. Not bad. We could do this. This is doable. Yeah, I'm sorry if I have something like this, bro. I'm just gonna have to go up to people and just smack them, just because of how rich I am. Like I would feel so powered, have so much power because I'm that rich. Like, look at this shit, dog. You're literally in the top tier GTA apartment. Bro, is that... Nigga, you have a front desk? You have like a receptionist? TommyNFG Evil Incorporated. Bro, imagine fucking talking to your receptionist. And they're at your house. That's some fuck you. That's some extra fuck you, I'm rich type shit. That would kind of annoy me though. Are they always there? Kingpin's lair, Bro, this is... Look at the gym. Bro, like, that's so fucking ridiculous. Who even buys shit like this? I mean, a billionaire. Literally the only person that could buy this is a billionaire. Blatantly. Is that the highest? Okay, yeah, it's the highest paid one. Okay, here we go. Finally, wait, how did it go from 59 mil to... Oh, the amount of bedrooms is down. 4 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. Oh my god, the horror. You're not gonna survive. You're only having 4 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms? Oh my god. You know what, y'all trust in the future? This shall be mine. Okay? Okay, realistically, let's go to what I can afford, y'all. Alright. Let me go to... Hold up. Let me change it to houses, townhouses, apartments. Let's go ahead and put it at 100,000. Oh, they got something! Okay, this is a broken listing. There's nothing. By the way, I can't even afford 100,000, but... Bruh, do the Reddit? Just because you said that, we're looking at houses in Detroit. Now I'm off of this. Actually, no, I'm just going to time you out for rushing me, and then we're going to move on. I will not be disrespected in my domicile today. Yeah, nigga. I'm not here to play. Yeah, I just realized we didn't even finish the news. Okay, let's see this. Chick-fil-A have launched their first ever vending machine that operates 24 hours a day but shuts down on Sundays. Y'all trying this? How does this even work? There's no way the food is fresh. Like, how the fuck would this truly work? CIA plant. Yo, hear me out. Go to the hood, plant a KFC vending machine, a Popeyes vending machine, and yeah. Let's see what happens with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens with that. I feel like the best place to put it is like Detroit or some shit, you know? Not Popeyes, it's ass. Whoa. Come on, bro. Compton and poison the food. All right, bro. What type of villainous shit is that? Poison the fucking food? Yeah, calm down. All right. Let's see. Put crack in the food. All right. Let's see. This Plague Boy Max has become the first Twitch streamer to earn a Grammy nomination. Hey, congrats to Max, bro. But like, I wasn't up next, y'all, with my shit. I wasn't up next. How was I not up next? Tommy's clone, bro. We don't even look similar. Y'all think we don't look similar. I'm not gonna lie. We're just both like fucking light skin. Same pick. Y'all dead ass think me and Max look similar. No, I don't see it. Light skin Tupac. Alright, bruh. You are not light skinned, then what am I? What? Ooh, look at the beer crispness. Hold up. Let's go ahead and give y'all a beer check real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shit looking good, huh? Shit looking good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really fire. Yeah. Yo, am I not mogging? Shave it? I'm not shaving. Wait, y'all, be real. Would I mog more if I shaved? Keep it disconnected, bro. It's basically together. It's just a little bit disconnected. Like, okay, let's say I just look at you like this. Anyways. Middle schooler beard. What type of fucking middle schooler has a beard like this? What the hell? Taser? Wow. That's cool, y'all. That's cool. Alright. What else is there? Elon Musk has had a trillion pay deal approved by Tesla shareholders. The record-breaking package relies on specific milestones to be met by the company over the next decade. Yo, just because of this, I hope the fucking stock tanks. I'm not gonna lie. I hope just because of this shit. Bro. Yo, eventually, I feel like the people will just get pissed off, bro. And fucking ride in some type of way. Like, somebody having that much wealth, even $1 billion, bro. The fact that people don't even ride about $1 billion is kind of wild. But like $1 trillion, dude, 1,000 billions, 10,000 millions. Like, Elon Musk could quite literally, with his wealth, if he had $1 trillion, make 10,000 millionaires. That is absurd, bro. A whole town could become millionaires. It's his money, bro. His money he doesn't get taxed on. It's his money he doesn't get taxed on, bro. And I don't want to hear the it's his money excuse. Like, nigga, oh, so he can't survive, he couldn't survive off the first 400 billion he has now? Nigga, he does. How does he get taxed? Bro, Elon Musk doesn't get taxed because you can't tax stocks unless if he sells it. He doesn't sell his stock. That's why his net worth's like that. And what he does is, what he did for Twitter is he just fucking borrowed it from a bank. He gave them his stock. And he didn't get taxed on it. Like, I couldn't tell if that dude was just being a fucking, like, sped as fuck. Or being dumb. But he's literally not getting taxed, bro. He just holds the stock. He's not getting taxed off of holding the stock. And then he just borrows the money from a bank or some shit. And then gives them stock. So I ain't taxed for my stock either, no. Unless if you sell a stock, you're not taxed for it. There's only certain times you are. And it's like, he's not taxed for it, obviously, bro. Do you see who he just got elected, nigga? Do you think he's gonna get... Do y'all really think he's going to get taxed by the fucking government now? At least in these next 3 years or whatever. Like, come on, bro. It's not happening. Alright, anyways. Why can't you be happy for, bro? That's an achievement most people don't achieve in their life. Y'all, is that rage bait? Or is that for real? That's rage bait, right? This is what your beard looks like. What the fuck is this? That is not me. And look at this dude. I rage baited you hard as fuck. Tommy, you just got rage baited by the biggest rage baiter on Twitch. I'm done with the rage bait. I'm not taking rage bait. I'm actually fucking done, bro. Alright, anyways. Okay, you don't have to time him out, Mania. Make sure y'all join the Reddit, !Reddit. Alright? If you post something, I'll probably see it unless it was TOS. You feel me? And, yeah, let's get shit started. Appreciate that message, Mr. Geo. Shout out to, Joe Bar. Ooh, we have 5.9K. W5.9Ks. Alright. Let's see. What's going on? Dude, why do anime like to have long-ass titles? WTF is this?
Guys,
what is this?
huge anime news. You're not going to believe this. Listen up. We're finally getting an anime of backstabs in a...
Bro, y'all never heard of this? This is peak. What is we talking about?
Backwater dungeon. My trusted companions try to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends, and I'm out for revenge on my former party.
Okay, so like, there's no way this fits on like a TV guide, right? What is even the abbreviation for it?
Members in the world. It's coming out October 3rd. Yeah. Why?
Yo, who is watching this shit? Japanese niggas, bruh. Yo, deadass, bro, it's crazy, y'all. All of the popular Japan, like, or I said all the popular Japan, wow. All the popular anime worldwide and in the US, they don't even like in Japan. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Except, like, a couple of the big ones, like One Piece, obviously. What else? They fuck with Jujutsu Kaisen and shit. But certain ones, like, they just don't care for it. Like, they'll literally, like, the top trending animes will be shit like this. Like how I got reincarnated into a Dell speaker and my volume blasted so loud that it exploded a building or something. Like that would be dead ass the #1 anime in Japan for the week. Like they love because they gooners, they are. Truly. Yo, hold up. I'm looking kind of buff when I did that. Yo, I like. Wait, y'all. How am I looking? I'm about to flex right now. Let me know how buff I'm looking. I just saw that shit. I was like, hold up. I'm looking pretty good. Noodle at arms. Bruh. Holy sexy NFG for real? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, I see the fat. Where? I really been locked in on my diet, I'm telling you, bro. Big ass head with tiny twig arms. Lamau. Okay, man. Let's see, what else is there? If you guys have had Raising Cane's, what do you think of it?
Raising Cane's the first time with
no fucking flavoring. The sauce only carries it, and that's it. Fries mid as fuck. Overall, meh. I'd rather have KFC. I'd rather have Popeyes. I'd rather have Church's Chicken. I actually might get some Church's Chicken after the stream. Everything is better. All right? Everything else is better.
no sauce, no seasoning, no nothing. It's true. It's true. Like, I mean, not horrible, but yeah, it's definitely bland. No spice, no kickback,
Yeah.
no like, nothing is hitting you. It's just like some dry ass white chicken. The batter don't even have seasoning. It's not bad, but if you black, come on. Like, if you're black and you're eating this chicken.
Bro, just no, like, comparing having, like, Popeyes to Cane's. Like, what would you rather have? Popeyes or Cane's? Let me just ask y'all. What do you rather have? If you answer Popeyes, then that fucking answers it for you. Alright? Like, come on. Popeyes all day, Popeyes. Look, technically he's the only one spamming Cane's. He is the only one spamming Cane's. Nigga said Cane's was made so white people can enjoy fried chicken. Bro, if you white, you can't enjoy fucking seasoning, nigga? No, you can enjoy seasoning. I don't know, bro. It's probably just if you're I don't know, actually.
Like,
how did Cane's become so popular?
Hold on. Did someone white make this though? Like, it's kind of crazy.
Yo, that's actually hilarious though, bro. Alright, let's see. How to avoid the QR code scam, okay?
If you scan a QR code to pay for parking, you could be scammed. Scammers stick fake QR stickers over real ones when you scan.
Oh my god, it's crazy because I literally just like paid. It was like 2 weeks ago for street parking when I was in downtown. And bro, there was like 7 QR codes on the shit, on the parking meter.
It opens a fake payment page that steals your card details or installs
Wait, is this
malware
fake?
before you even realize your money's gone. Instead, open the camera and try to catch the scammer with a Pokeball.
What? Is that true? Oh my god. Stay safe out there, y'all. Check comments on the Cane's post. What Cane's post? Technic, send it. Yeah, send it in the chat. If Tommy was an animal, what would he be? Here are my top ideas. A koala? Why? A zebra? What the? I don't even know what this is. A dog? Yeah, because I got that dog in me. That wasn't even, that was the lion sound effect. That made no sense. A penguin? No, and I wouldn't be mad at a lot of these. I'm not going to lie. Except this shit. Because this shit is chopped. A rat, not a mouse, but specifically a New York rat. They are their own species like Tommy Lamau. What is your profile picture? Oh, okay. I thought, I don't know why for a second I thought that was like me. I thought you had me as your profile picture. I know damn well that someone in this comments is gonna say monkey. Bro, nobody said that. You wanted to say that. Nobody else said that. Why didn't you just say it? Alright? Like, come on, bruh. Tommy's petition on slides for loophole. A petition? I can't even view it, bro. It's blocked. You gotta give me access. You gotta repost that. Average ship post from 2020 to 2023.
Sir, could we interest you in some avocados
Who remembers the fucking hood irony shit? Y'all remember that?
from Mexico?
Yeah.
Sing it to my soul. Sing it to my soul. To my...
What the hell? Yo, it's so crazy out in the future, bro. Like, the future generations are gonna be like, nah, y'all was laughing at this? Lame ass niggas, bro. Just like we look at millennial humor. Their dead ass gonna look at this shit like, bro, y'all were so cringe. And we were. I'm not gonna lie. Some of y'all still is. I wasn't, though. But. What is going on?
I'm in the thick of it.
Who remembers Kumalala Sylvester? I remember that. Kumalala Sylvester. And I get crazy.
Everybody.
Oh my god, bro. I hate this shit. What is going on? Holy shit. Like, my brain did not process anything going on except the hood irony. Modern lobotomy? Bro, imagine showing that on a loop for somebody. If you show that on a loop for somebody for a week, their brain cells will be fried. They'll lose a chromosome. Alright? As an 18th century person, I agree wholeheartedly. Let's see. Darman over Shakespeare.
If Shakespeare was born today, he'd be no
Better than Darman.
You think I'm crazy for that, right?
How about we play a game?
A man pretends to be someone he's not to win the love of a wealthy woman just for his lies to get exposed in the end.
But the thing is with Shakespeare is like he was really cooking up, cause like it had real character. He had real character. I actually, now that I think of it, I've never read a Shakespeare story. I've never watched a Shakespeare play. I don't know much about Shakespeare except his name, to be honest. Like, really thinking of it. Is Shakespeare goated? Who here has like watched a Shakespeare movie or like read something? Fuck Shakespeare, not gonna lie. Damn, bro. Yo, didn't they say Romeo and Juliet? Weren't they saying like Romeo was an EDP? Like a predator? I remember hearing that on TikTok. They were talking about, they're like, hold up, wait, what happened in the story? How old was bro? Wait, let me search this up. How old was Romeo and Juliet? Yo. Julia's 13 years old, nearly 14, while Romeo's exact age is not specified, but is understood to be a teenager, likely around 16 or 17. Oof. So I guess he technically doesn't classify as a predator definitionally. I thought people were saying he was like 20 or some shit, or like in his 20s. The E-guy type of activities. Why is Juliet's name age though, and then, or his? Why is her age named and his isn't? It's kind of weird. That was in the Middle Ages, but it's not exactly ethical. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is it?
Darman or
Because
Shakespeare.
he isn't.
You said Darman? It's okay, I gave y'all a freebie.
But that's wrong!
That is a Shakespeare play.
How about another?
A king mocks the poor, but when all comes crashing down, the same people he insulted help him rebuild his life.
Which isn't. It was Darman.
And I bet you were confident it was Shakespeare. Shakespeare was fraudulent. He was only great because he was early. In today's game, he...
That is true. I'm not gonna lie. With a lot of stories, A lot of those people were really only great for their time. You bring them now and they fucking ass.
Couldn't thrive.
But they're supposed to be pioneers and engineers of shit. You know what I mean? Like how fucking Steve Jobs and Apple basically, like the iPhone now is ass. Like the original one is fucking, it's a brick. But at the time, it was innovation to start everything.
Because you're first doesn't mean you're the best.
Darman would be top 3.
In the 1600s.
I would be top 3. I'm not going to lie.
Clear.
Yeah, I think I would be top 3. Storytelling couldn't have been that hard. For real. I just go back in time. I'd have a ChatGPT write the craziest story of all time and then become like a legend. You know? Boy, slow down. I mean, it really wouldn't be that hard for real. Yo, y'all fuck with the hair growth also? What, have y'all peeped this shit? Hair growth is going great. My bald spot is gone now. No more bald spots. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a burnt toenail. What the fuck does that even mean? It looks like a muffin. Bro, you realize that makes 0 sense, right, bro? You realize that makes 0 fucking sense. How do I look like a muffin? Or my hair looks like a muffin? That makes no sense. Looks like charcoal. Tommy, you got a face only a mother could love? Yeah, your mother. That was a good joke. That was great. Facts for NFG. SNL's the only show besides the actual SpongeBob SquarePants show that Tom Kennedy, SpongeBob's voice actor, voiced the character. It's the reason why I can't voice SpongeBob outside of the main show. What happened, bro? Yo, W SpongeBob in the chat. Yo, what the fuck?
Cut. I'm sorry, guys. I consider myself a patriot, but I'm not comfortable doing this. I mean, it just seems really
Who is that?
Who? Ahmed? You have been eating bald eagle heads. I mean, do they do that?
Okay, so that has to be Osama bin Laden then. Yo, it's really crazy, bro. Yo, wait, y'all. This is post 9/11, huh? Bro, why they low-key bring this racism back when Zoran got elected? Bro, deadass nigga, I seen some shit I was like, bro, I haven't seen racism like this in America since like the 2000s, bro. I was like, yo, I was on Twitter, bro, I'm not even joking. I saw fucking clip art. Somebody put a clip art of fucking like Zoran holding like a plane to the fucking Twin Towers. And then like, I don't know, some other, I don't know what it was. It was like the Islam. So I was like, nigga, are we dead ass? Like, bro, they're bringing this type of racism back. IG Reels racism. Bro was telling that happened facts. He wasn't even... Like, bro, he was barely in the country.
Different cultures like different foods.
I don't know. Well, what about this part? You want me to sponge up all of the urine in America and then squeeze myself over Saddam Hussein's mouth?
Listen.
What the hell? Holy freak.
Punk, I can make one phone call and have the cat and
Did they get tired of making fun of Indians?
Look, I have the utmost respect for all of you, even Ford, but I just can't do this.
Good for you, Mr. Pants.
Yo, I'm just realizing that's supposed to be the president's.
Hold him for questioning. Check his hard drive for child porn.
I don't even have a computer.
No, bro. Yo, Fremont got SpongeBob. That's really crazy, bro. They really got him in the trenches. He was not watching Wet Hot Sponges. He was to himself. Free Bob. It was planned. It was planted. It was fucking planted. Crazy. Yo, that's actually SpongeBob's fucking voice actor. That's crazy though. Rank these Kanye songs without knowing what's next. Okay.
These 6 Kanye songs.
Unreleased? I'm not gonna get this then.
But you don't know what's next.
Okay, I know the unreleased, but like, I don't know if I'll know the names of it.
Released edition.
Oh, flashing lights too. Run in front and flashing. Hey, everybody, tonight's the. I might have to put this at 2. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, this shit would have hit like fucking early 2010s. You being in the club in the early 2010s, having your MLG glasses on, or whatever they had back then, and then this is playing. This is like some prime time fucking millennial college shit, you know?
In that hotel pool, grab your hand, white dress, you gon' hop into it. Get everything that being at the top includes.
3. The B Loki carries this. I've never heard this, so let me hear it. I didn't like that 6. I'm put at 4.
See, I'm the type of guy they say you can't trust, but you're the type of girl who never gets enough of this crazy life. Tragically beautiful. What a way
Never
to
heard
go.
this. I'm gonna put it at 5. Damn, so I'm left with 1. What the fuck did he? What did he just say there? That was not words.
Crazy life. Tragically beautiful. What a way to go. Puts us to natives and suppers in if you ate.
Yo, I'm not tweaking, right?
So I get the baby.
That's just gibberish.
I got the ninja. You got a stingy. The fun and bumping and we take.
I'm not just hooting and hollering. Yeah, maybe that's why he didn't release it. Okay, see me again. Okay, see me again. Yeah, I'll take that as 1. And then I just see this fucking twerking emoji in chat, bro. Yo, genuinely, I might just have to ban this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Why does Stratus have this as an emote? That's the real question. Why? Okay, anyways. I know I said I wouldn't hate on Dax anymore, but this shit is making me cry, bro. The fuck is this? Let's see.
You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying.
What?
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. Nigga, leave me alone. Yo, these niggas really dead ass want to start World War Burger.
Made me do this, Danny boy.
What the fuck?
Joker, I'm this guy in the chair. He's coming for you, Danny.
Bro, who made this?
You.
Man, this seems like a good kid that has like a 3.9 GPA and stay in school, bro.
What is this shit gonna fucking end? Dead ass.
Scared. This is why we can't have.
Wait, y'all, hear me out. That transition was Loki Aura. Oh my god, bro. I just got spooked.
This is why we can't have peace. When Dex fans.
Wow.
He'll get up
Wow.
to peace.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow. This shit's so tough. This shit is so tough.
Meet the beast.
Why the fuck does he keep putting the end? The fuck is it?
Bro, that was low-key better than like anything Dax has ever made. I'm quaking in my boots, bro. Places Tommy should visit part 2. Okay, let's see. Antarctica? Bro, I was born on Antarctica. Y'all didn't know that? I was born there. Yeah, that was crazy. Wait, y'all, has anybody ever been born in Antarctica? What birth certificate do you get? Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck do you get? Like, let's say you're like an American citizen born in fucking Antarctica. There's borders? For real? Wait, let me go on Google Earth on Antarctica. Y'all, we going to Antarctica. Let's see where we can go. Yo, they actually got a spot. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, never mind. Wait, how was there no spots? Bro, you tell me not a single Google car ever went there? Not a single one? Bro, that's actually so crazy. Like, come on, Google. Lock the fuck in. Oh my god, look at the penguins, bro. Yo, they're fat as fuck! Look at this penguin, bro. Fat as hell. Look at this one. Fat as hell. I didn't know they had fat penguins. Fatties. Fucking fatties. Lose some weight. Tommy's family. See, I could make a joke and just say, oh, this is y'all chat, but nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm good off that. Why are there a lot of Tommies on the screen? Okay. They got a hut in Antarctica. That's not really that bad. Bro, why don't niggas live on Antarctica, genuinely? Because people here live in Alaska. People in Russia live in super cold places. Like, hold up. Antarctica weather. Bro. Like, it's not even that bad, gang. Bro, it's only negative 12 degrees. What are we talking about? Bro, negative 37. This is not that bad, gang. This is 28 degrees. Wait. You tell me you can't live in 28 degrees. I've had colder weather. Damn, it's snowing. Lasting an hour. It's tough. It's summer there right now, for real. Wait, y'all, I'm just realizing, bro. You know what I'm just realizing? Bro, if Antarctica, like, let's say in Antarctica all the snow melts and shit, ignoring, oh, we're gonna be dead or whatever, let's not ignore that. Let's just say all the snow melted, right? We're perfectly fine. Bro, we would straight up go to war. Like, wouldn't every country just go to war trying to claim it as their land? Or they have treaties or some shit, right, to not have that, right? Do they? They did. Like, don't they have treaties now where, like, people can't, like, fight over Antarctica? Let me search it up. I'm gonna say, let's say Antarctica melt. I feel like countries are still gonna fight over it. Antarctica treaty. Antarctica's melting is already causing geopolitical tensions. It's expected to increase. There are full-scale wars unlikely due to Antarctica treaty. While the treaty has historically bred in fighting and bans, military activities becoming less relevant as countries compete for resources like mineral wealth and fishing rights. Damn. Bro, how big, y'all? Imagine motherfucking, bro, imagine one country owning all this shit. You know how wild that would be? Bro, you literally have the biggest country ever, right? Or the biggest, I mean, it's a continent, but like, let's just say a country. You would have the biggest country ever. Who the fuck is gonna beat you if you own this? And they have resources. It's definitely gonna have resources there too. Dude, America? You're goddamn right. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, is there oil on Antarctica? Is there oil? There is. Significant oil reserves. 511 billion barrels of oil! Holy fucking shit! Wait, how much did... Okay, let me search up how much oil does Dubai have? 4 billion! having 511 billion barrels? Bro, dead ass, y'all. Dead ass gas would be fucking like 15 cents a gallon. USA, here we go. I feel like, yo, this is, eventually it's gonna melt. It'll probably be like 1,000 years in the future, but they're definitely gonna fight over this for sure. 511 billion barrels? That's fucking insane. You could literally probably provide for the whole world like 3 times with that. Are we gonna be alive by then? Fuck no. Wait, let me search up. When will Antarctica melt? Let's see. Wait. 2100? Oh shit, some of us might be alive. Short-term projections. Steady ice loss. Antarctica will likely continue to lose ice gradually throughout 21st century. Melting of ice shelves in vulnerable areas like whatever sea, making the West Antarctic ice sheet more susceptible to collapse. Melting from Antarctica, Greenland, and mountain glaciers could combine with thermal expansion and raise global sea levels by 2 meters by 2100 in worst case. Okay, when is it going to fully melt? Let me put... Because that's just slight. I'll be 89, 94. Yeah, some of us will be alive here. Damn, y'all. It says estimated by 2,300, y'all. It may be melted. Will we be alive? Who knows? Yo, TommyNFG Meat Rider with the gift us up. Appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you, Brody. Are y'all gonna, let's say there's some shit to like make you immortal. Are you gonna stay alive just to see it? See Antarctica fucking melt in the land on it? With medical advancement in the next 50 years? Yeah, I think they will. Okay, we're not gonna be immortal, but I feel like they will. In our lifetime, they're gonna increase the average human lifetime by like 20 years probably. Just off of like, cause y'all, even the fact that younger generations like us, like when we were young, or now that we're young, right? We look way younger than like the other generations did. You know what I'm saying? Like Gen X and boomers, bro, when they were teenagers, literally looked like 30-year-olds nowadays. Like 30, 35-year-olds. So you could already tell like shit is already changing. With like health getting better for us. Tommy, you look, I'm not even gonna read that number because it's like 1 with like I don't know how many zeros, but I don't. The oldest verified person ever lived was 122. Really? Who's the oldest person now? Who's the oldest person living now? Ethel Catherine, 116. Born in 1909. Holy fucking shit. 1909. Bro, was my... Okay, my grandparents definitely weren't born. Were my great-grandparents even born? I don't even know if they were born. Saw both world wars, bro. She saw everything. She probably got mad wisdom. Is there a video for talking? There's 2 options. Either she got mad wisdom, or she's racist as fuck. It's nothing different. Oh, there's this lady. Okay, there's this Japanese lady that's 116. Actually a lot of pretty old people. Saw the fucking rise of Nazism and saw Italian brain rot. Wow, yeah, imagine that being in your lifetime. In her lifetime, she saw fucking Prime World War II, Adolf taking over the world. And Italian brain rot. And Kaisnat hitting 1 million subs. Crazy lifetime. Crazy fucking lifetime. She lived to see Tommy. Bro, unironically, y'all, she lived to see me. She lived to see the come up of TommyNFG, bro. From World War I to 6-7. North Sentinel Island, I would visit there. Area 51 now, because I get shot. Colima City in Mexico. Is this shit safe? Is Colima, Mexico safe? Foreign government advisories currently recommend that you do not travel in the state of Colima due to high levels of crime, kidnapping. Oh. I thought the police... Bro, the police is just in the back of the fucking car? Yo, they got a Burger King there, though. Hold up, they got a Burger King. Might not be so bad. Might not be so bad. You know what I say to this? We're going, y'all, to America's greatest ally. This is America's greatest ally, and if you don't support Israel at any cost, then you're a piece of shit. You're terrible. You're getting kicked out. You're getting deported, and yeah. All right. Let's visit Russia. Yo, comparing Russia and Israel to each other is like crazy. Like, come on. Russia's obviously more sane. Like, come on, bro. What even is this? French Poland. Yo, this should kind of look nice though. Djibouti. Djibouti. Oman? What is this? Yo, this looks like fucking y'all. Bro, this looks like Aladdin. Like it was ripped from Aladdin. Tommy, look at Djibouti. What do you mean? Why are you saying middle schooler? Y'all, this is literally the name of it. Arabian Nights, not facts. Iraq. Nicaragua. Libya. Algeria. Coming? There's no way this is real. Coming? Coming, Georgia. Let's see what's up with this. Hey, stop doxing me. Why do you live in Cumming, Georgia? Hey, well, guess what? Now I'm gonna come to you. Okay, wait. That sounded crazy. I meant come to you as in I was going to come to coming. No, okay, wait. No. I'm going to go to come. No, I'm going to go to Cumming, Georgia. Okay. There we go. Okay, they got a hotel. They got a 4-star hotel here. Where the stores at? Dude, where is anything? This is like... Let's see. It's just road. I see a store right there. Okay, here we go. Community center. God damn, bro. Okay, looks pretty nice here. I might have to come to Cumming. Look at the high school name. Wait. Let's see. Let me put nearby high school. Oh, it's pretty normal. Oh. I'm so immature. The preschool? No, like we could have came up with a better name, y'all. Come on, bruh. I guess that is the name of the town, y'all. Like, it's just the name of the town, y'all. Come on. What even is this? Faroe Islands? My question is, y'all, how do people get here? Like, how did this group of people get here? I get confused by shit like that. Oh my god, they actually have like a Google car here. Okay, this looks normal. This looks pretty normal. Instant transmission. Holy fuck, the amount of Volkswagens is insane. Ford? Bro, you living in another country and you getting a Ford car? G fucking G's, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the options you have, you're getting a Ford car. It's like that's like the worst option for maintenance you could pick. The thing is, to me, y'all, there's some Ford cars that look good, bro, but I'm just like, dude, the maintenance, bro, it's just too bad. Like, they're just not, like, the reliability's terrible. It ain't even a country's that Danish territory. Damn. Model T better? You mean Model Tommy? Ukraine? I thought Ukraine was safe. No. China military base. Yeah, GG's, bro. Fun fact, Tommy drives a Ford. No, I don't. Okay, let's see. NFG, what girl would Tommy make his girlfriend? Who the fuck is... Holy chin. Bro, who is this? Bro, is this the Incredibles girl? No, because that is a fucking minor, dog. Who is this? Yo, this is this fucking 2010s internet ass image, bro. I used to remember seeing this everywhere. Who even made this Photoshop? Fucking Wendy Williams? Bro, y'all just be posting shit on here. None of them, alright? I'm solo dolo forever. I only need me. Y'all, is it crazy, bro? Y'all, I feel like people find it crazy, bro, when, like, you're just not looking for a relationship. Like, it's crazy that I just do not care of having one, you know? Having one now. Let me say that. Or, like, I'm really just vibing in life. Sol is there for you. And here we go. Somebody make it a gay, bro. Like, Tommy been alone too long. Okay. Timmy likes pancakes.
The pancakes at this Ohio diner.
This is gonna piss me off. I already know this is gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna have to punch somebody in chat just because it's gonna piss me off. Yeah, why a real one when you can have a fake one with 2D girls, bro? What do y'all think is wrong with Technic? Nah, real talk, bro. Like, it's really crazy, bro.
Are so massive you could sleep on them. Only 39 people have ever finished it since the restaurant opened, and I'm trying to be.
That's just so unenjoyable, bro. That's so fucking unenjoyable.
Number 40. This is Homestead Family Restaurant. It's located in a small town of just over 2,500 people outside of Columbus. But the only things small about this place are the prices. For just over $4, you get a 5-pound MacBook Pro-sized pancake and a huge cup of coffee for just $1. Somehow inflation hasn't hit.
Yo, low-key, bro, I fuck with the vibes of diners and shit. Why did we stop going there? I mean, people still go to diners, but, like, you know, it's not as common. Like, people just order home. Diners be a vibe. It'd be a vibe, bro. Like, I just remember, yo, it wasn't even a diner, bro, but I just, like, went to IHOP with my mom for Christmas. Or not for Christmas, in the summer, but it was cool, bro. It was a more diner-looking IHOP, I will say that. It was, like, a more, I don't know what, it was, like, some special one. But it was nice. To be honest, they are. Yeah, we're all antisocial and shit, so, like, nobody likes to do things anymore. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Alright, y'all. Bro, y'all, Sario's not here to do it. Sario is not here to do what y'all want.
Can we watch Tommy get 0 in Family Feud? Would be funny. NGL I need to gamble PLS Tommy PLS. Will to flower emoji. Will to flower emoji. Will to flower emoji. Will to flower emoji.
No, I'm not doing Family Feud. Appreciate that message, Raspy. I hope things get better. Y'all, like, we're not playing Family Feud. When you win in the race to the egg, but you hear your parents talking about naming you Thomas, so you low-key let the others have it. Who made this? Did you make this just for me? Wait, what? When you're racing to the egg, but you hear your parents talking about naming you Gilbert, so you low-key let the other niggas have it. Bro, y'all, what is like the worst name to have, like male name to have? Like some old ass name, like fucking some shit like Dick. Dick is dead ass the worst age name of all time. Your name being Dick. Hubert, yeah, that sounds ridiculous. Bartholomew. Crazy thing is, there's people literally named Bartholomew. That's a crazy thing. Gaylord. Oh my god, that is a real name. Bro, it's funny. Twitch censored it, bro. Bro was saying like a slur or something. Thomas. That's not even like what are we doing? I miss Thomas the Train. Tommy. Oh my god. Something if you're Asian. Nobody out there is named Something. Actually, there probably is somebody named Something. Probably is. Sad thing is, there's actually people who live like this. People that are too dependent on ChatGPT. Oh, this might be me. This might be me.
Can I get your name for the order? Hold on. What's my name for the order? Your name is Jesse. Are you serious? Jesse, my name is... Excuse me, bro. What time is it? Hold on. The time should be right there on your screen, bro. What are you doing? Let me pull up ChatGPT. It's on your screen! You're using ChatGPT too much, bro. Don't you have a brain? Hold on. Holy shit, he's fucking dumb. Do I have a brain?
You don't need one, baby. I'm here now.
Wow. Okay. I think bro cannot believe this. This might have to be contender for top 3 worst songs of all time.
All I can say is, oh my god, I can't believe this. Yo,
who the fuck is, oh my god, wait, this is the fucking... Bro, this is Super Hot Fire.
Yo, I can't believe this. Yo, I cannot believe this. It's just,
why would he make this?
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Yo,
this kind of peak.
This. Yo, I cannot.
It's not. Oh, it's not Super Hot Fire.
Believe this. Yo, I mean,
this how y'all be thinking I'm gonna start my rap career. Like, no, I'm not making music like this.
What am I missing? What do I have to do? Because I know things won't get better after you. It's gonna be a different situation.
It is. Why y'all acting like I can't freestyle crazy? You in my chat sucking my dick daily. Yeah, I was with this girl named Haley. And I got a mom named LaBailey. Oh! Was that not comp? Was that not comp? Bro stole low tier God's flow. Oh my god. L LaBailey mentioned. I can't even mention my mods. Like, damn, bro. GTA 6 delay in a nutshell.
One time is funny, two times it's fucking annoying, no?
I mean, at this point, bro, I genuinely think we're getting it 2027. Like, I'm not even trolling. I don't think everything is adding up for us to get GTA 6 in 2026. It just doesn't make any sense with the way things are going. And the fact that, like, there's some leaker saying, oh, we might not even get it because, like, Rockstar's been firing people and shit. 2027 gonna be peak? Bro, 2026 ain't even started, bro. Niggas already gave up because GTA 6 might not come out. God damn. God damn. Go back to Maryland, bro. Hey, stop sucking on my chat in my chat daily, bitch ass nigga. Hold this time out. I will not be disrespected in my domicile today. Alright. Yo, why did my mouse cursor got stuck? Hold up. Let's see, what else? Would Tommy survive Gotham City? Yes.
Get in there.
Wait, what?
Get in there.
Bro, Batman, you didn't need Batman, you didn't need to do all that. Okay, bruh. What the hell? I thought Batman didn't kill. I guess here he does. What the fuck? Just flew through that. Canonically, he doesn't? Yeah, I know that. Bro, I remember there was like a comic, like a DC comic that they released recently with like Batman and Joker, and he finally killed him. It was something. It was like a couple of years ago. People were happy. They were like, finally, bro. Like, damn. Damn.
I'll try not to make you look too bad.
What the hell? Oh yeah, GG's. Why do people even fight against Batman? Like, do they think they're gonna win? Do they not see the videos of him fucking pummeling people? That's crazy. I mean, granted, I'd probably fight Batman. Just because, like, you know, I feel that alpha innate ability in me to do it. But, like, everybody else shouldn't. Really. Like, it should be the smart choice for you pre-injury. Y'all think I'm winning? How much of a chance do y'all think I'd have between, like, fighting Batman? I would say there's like a 7 out of 10 chance I could win. And then there's other 3 chances I'm cooked.
Batman could beat you with no prep time.
Prep time? I don't need prep time to fight him. The 0%? Batman gonna break your bones, bro? But what if I have like a suit or a gun? What if I have a gun? I'll just shoot him. Bro, there's nothing he could do if I just fucking shot him. Tommy when he steps 1 foot in Gotham City. Alright. He realized he not built for this. Alright, bro. I'm surviving longer than y'all, that's for sure. I'm 100%. There's no way I don't. Please, Newton, I need this.
This is perhaps the closest any of us will ever get to Isaac Newton. This is a plaster death mask made within hours after Newton died. And by the way, it was once owned by an early American president. In the 18th
What is a death mask?
18th centuries, death masks were important in an era before photography in order to preserve a person's features. The skin was first oiled and then coated with wet plaster, making a negative mold into which other plaster or wax was poured to make a positive. So this death mask underwent...
That's kind of creepy though. If that was me back then, I'd be like, no, don't make it. Don't make one of me like that.
Preservation to
bro, really pulling the speed face?
As well as the flaking paint. This preservation work also revealed an early inscription on the back noting that this is Sir Isaac Newton. As for the president who owned this, that was Thomas Jefferson, who proudly displayed Newton in Monticello as an emblem of the Enlightenment and the scientific revolution.
I just get creeped out seeing that. He was low-key chopped. The reason I don't like Isaac Newton is because I swear, bro, if my ass was there back then, I'd be like, oh, guys, jump up and down. I just found out what gravity is. Boom. I'd be crowned the smartest person to ever exist. Like, you can't tell me Isaac Newton was smart. I would have figured out, oh, if I drop something, that's gravity. Obviously. That's not the only thing he did. That is quite literally the only thing he did. No, but he invented the equations to prove it. Who do those equations prove it to? Why do we need those type of equations to prove it to anything? Like, people would just know. Like, I know if something drops, it's gravity. Boom. All right. All right. A break from the insanity. How do we kill these things and eat them, man? Like, we can't be doing this, y'all. We really can't be doing this, real talk. Isaac Newton also discovered the color spectrum. Did he discover that you were on the spectrum? My bad. That was mean. That was mean. I shouldn't. You were just giving a fun fact. You're right. He did discover more than I thought. Man. I was just like... Right after this video, that's all you heard. Bro, chill. What do you mean? That's all you heard. All right, great. Thank you for giving it the bath. I'm telling you though, that's true, bro. That's true. Yo, why y'all laughing, bro? Speed, why you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespect. Like, that's y'all, bro. Y'all disrespectful as shit, bro. Damn. W Bacon. Tommy should play this. What is this?
Powerful websites you should know, part 503. Did you know if you go to this website, choose a game, you can play a GeoGuessr style GTA 5 game. Pin the location on the map based on the scene. The closer you are, the
Wait, that's actually cool, but I could only do it with GTA. Anything else I'd be
higher your score. No login required. Easy.
Loki Fire, I might do that. I might do that when I do a game. We can all agree that the last one is a banger. Let's hear it.
Ranking artists' first song versus their most popular song, part 1.
Yo, Doja here was so fun, bro. We gotta give a rest in peace to the Doja we had. The amount of W goons I had to this Doja was crazy. I'm just playing. I didn't goon a Doja Cat, but like, you know what I mean? She was just fun as fuck. Real talk. Rip to sexy Doja.
Bitch, I'm a cowgirl. Move. Move.
I need that. Here she was still fine too. Oh my god, this song was so annoying on TikTok. Bro, deadass. This song, oh, I used to hear it so much. I would get pissed hearing it. I had to block the song on TikTok. Coworker song? Oh, this is a good song. This is their first song? This is a good song. I've been loving little sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. That's a good song. This is Steve Lacy's. Wait, a lot of these artists have a lot of good first songs. Like, damn. I wish I remember when this started getting overplayed on TikTok. I'll never forget the video of Steve Lacy in the crowd singing like the first part of the song. Then he goes to the middle part, and then all you hear, he goes to the audience. He's like, "All right, guys, sing it." Y'all don't know it? Like, all people knew was the fucking like first 10 seconds because of TikTok. Why are you even going to an artist concert if you only know like the first 10 seconds of one song? That's something I don't understand. Because, y'all, if I go to a concert for an artist I like, or just any artist, let me just say any artist, I'm going to have to like them first off, and have to know their music. Like, obviously, pre-Kanye concert. Wait, low-key, y'all, Kanye apologized to the Jewish community, y'all, so I can go to a Kanye concert now, right? And y'all not going to look at me crazy? Come on, bruh. Y'all, please, I never have gone to one. As a Jew, I don't forgive him. Fuck no. No. Alright, dearly noted. Wear a mask in the crowd. You would see Clanker Kanye. I don't even know what that means. He only did it for attention, bro. Shit, you might be right. Look, let me wait a week, alright? Bro, what if it sticks for like a couple months? Then we could be like, alright. What kind of mask? Like a shiesty, like a ski mask? But anyways, going back to this. Alright. Going back to this. Yeah, if I go to an artist concert, I'm gonna know a lot of the songs. Like, if I went to a Kanye concert, I'm gonna know a majority of the songs. If I went to a Drake concert, I know a majority of the songs. Fucking Travis Scott, I know a lot of the songs. Like, I'm not gonna go to a concert like Steve Lacy where I know like one or two songs off TikTok. Ken Carson now.
This ain't Pokemon, but I feel like your ass catch him. You looking for the Dragon Balls, he won't even find them. Your girl so
hold on.
The Matrix. I got my ass beat by a nigga doing the Matrix. Bitch, I'm in the.
Wait, that was fire. You know, Miles' first song was good.
This ain't Pokemon, but I feel like your ass catch him. You looking for the Dragon Balls, he won't even find them. Your girl so ugly, I dodged her like the Matrix. I got my ass beat by a nigga doing the Matrix. Bitch, I'm in the field, nigga call me Indiana Jones. Feel like Soldier Boy today, so kiss me through the phone. Feel like Usher yesterday in the shower, bitch, I was
Wow. Correction, Doja Cat Moo, 1,000 out of 10. That was supposed to be my wife, y'all. It's crazy, bro. Shit just fell through. We really had shit like locked. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Old cartoons were truly something else. You dated a racist? Nah, it was pre-racism. I think. What is this? Breaking the craziest old cartoon moments. What the fuck? Yo, it's a racist ass cartoon. I stand with my Asian brothers and sisters. Who the fuck made this? Yo, this is some 1950s ass Looney Tunes propaganda cartoon. I already know. As an Asian, this was funny. Oh my god, I know this. This is the Donald Duck. Oh my god, this is the fucking... the Adolf one. There's a slur? What do you mean a slur? Yo, Elon Musk as soon as he took over Twitter. That's all you saw. He took over. Hey, all of them woke up. All the fucking Yahtzees woke up. Finally! Finally, we're back! Pre-Twitch ban, bro. This is educational. Twitch is educational. I'm not promoting anything, you know what I'm saying? Stay on my Asian brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? I stay on my Jewish brothers and sisters. Like, come on, y'all.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Bro, why is he cursing?
Traitor.
Yo!
Beat me, master. Please don't beat me, master.
I know this one. I actually know this one.
You tired old body. No, no.
35, 40, 45, 50.
Yeah! What the fuck? Hello?
50.
Bro, they were just thinking. No, genuinely, bro, they were just thinking of some random racist shit, like some shit I wouldn't even think of. They turned both of them black and they started like, I don't even know what they were doing. They got a whole I can't speak. Compilation of racist animated cartoon moments. If Rod saw that, he would bust out laughing.
So, a big ton of gossip.
The depiction of a Japanese admiral, 1942. I'm not even gonna say the title.
On many fly clockers. So, I lose my face.
What the fuck? This is during World War II. God damn, bro! Yo, isn't it, bro? It's so crazy now. Like, if you ask people back then in Japan, bro, they'd be like, "What? America? That cursed ass nation. We will never ever work with that cursed ass." Like, and now like Japan and America are just like locked in. Like, I wonder how many like Japanese people in Japan have seen shit like this that was played back then. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Oh hell no. Yo, I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. What the hell, Mickey? Bro!
Okay, big boy. Hey, you be my man Friday. Savvy? You Friday, me Mickey.
Savvy, you Friday.
No, it's not even funny, bro. Why the fuck did that deep masculine ass voice come in? What the fuck was that? It's giving the vibes of a surprise, motherfucker. Like that shit. What the hell?
Me, Mickey.
No, you.
Yo, it's so crazy to look back at like how they used to look at black people, bro. They dead ass like thought, bro. They dead ass thought black people was like just fucking apes, bro, gorillas. Like you, this, I'm like, what the fuck? That's so wild. Thank God times have changed, bro. Imagine, nah, y'all, it's crazy, bro, because any of us could have been born back in this time. And unless if you're white, you know, you was probably, you was really, especially in America, you really still wasn't going to get treated the same way. You were basically going to get treated like this anyways. But, yeah.
Friday.
Be careful they had a clip that says slurs. I mean, I'm not watching anymore.
Me, Mickey.
Last one.
No, you Friday, me, Mickey.
Oh, skip it.
Oh.
What the fuck, bruh? Bugs Bunny went at slurs? What did he even say? Yo, like, come on, Bugs. We was really locked in. We weren't. Alright. My grandparents were born in the 30s. Yo. Yeah, it's really wild, bro. There's people alive that were like 20, 30 years old and shit with like the Civil Rights Act got signed. That's what I'm saying, bro. You cannot, you just can't trust shit. That's fucking wild, bro. That's why I think when like the next generations, I feel like, I mean, Obviously, racism like just worldwide has gone down, but like it should be damn near like gone when we're old. I think. I know people will still have it, this and that, but I feel like it'll be more of like a you're trying to hold back on like the times or some shit they had back then. You know, it's not. It wouldn't be like systematic, like how it used to be. All right, let's go ahead and start the reacts. First one we got, podcasts are actually making you stupid. Yo, if I open a podcast, are y'all watching it? Are y'all watching my podcast? What if I taught like some really educational shit? What if I taught y'all like some real, something you could learn? Bring back the Yapcast, bro. The Yapcast had like a solid 2 episodes. Yeah, that shit is cooked. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is gone. That wasn't even supposed to be a podcast. It was just us talking in Discord. And then we named it that. The Red Pill podcast back in 2022 ruined the podcast as a whole. Yo, I remember that, bro. That Red Pill run did so much fucking damage to Gen Z, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the amount of fucking niggas that deadass took in everything Andrew Tate said and Myron Gaines. And now Myron Gaines is just straight up like a Yahtzee and a racist. Like, I'm not even joking. Bro, Myron Gaines is not even like a red pill YouTuber or whatever, or a podcaster, bro. He is deadass just a racist. Like, he just appeals to white supremacists on Twitter. That's all he does. It's funny to see the path he went down, bro. Like, that whole red pill shit died down, the whole Andrew Tate shit died down. He was like, you know what? The racists will upset me. Those people will definitely... Those are the people that will upset me, bro. Like, come on, bro. You East African, my guy. They will never upset you. What did Sario send?
What? You know.
Oh, the Yapcast. Damn. This almost 2 years ago, huh? Yeah, this is gonna be 2 years old soon.
Oh, you know.
You know,
Tommy, right? I know y'all can agree, bro. Y'all remember those sessions where niggas would go in the bathroom and just compare their meats and just stroke it off?
Yeah, so like I was saying, Yapcast is never coming back. The group had a breakup mainly because of one member. And of course it had to be Sala.
And just having like the nut contest where whoever's nut can just go the furthest. Y'all remember those times with the bros? I know chat remembers it. Y'all remember those times with those are the funniest times with your friend groups, bro. The girls can't relate.
I deadass do not remember him saying this. He's your man's but
I don't know what they do in their bathrooms, but in the man, we just used to like, oh my goodness, bro, you finally went over.
Yeah, this shit was the worst. Stop saying that. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all saying that's your man's? Like, I signed off to that. I didn't sign off on that. All right, y'all, let's get shit started. Let's holy face. God damn. Yo, this plastic surgery is diabolical. Okay.
You're drinking your own period blood now. I am drinking my own moon blood. It's rich.
And you know what? The face matches exactly what I think she'd say. I'm not surprised. They're like, look at my face. Do you see him moving a single muscle? I'm not surprised. Ew, bruh. No, it's actually so disgusting. How does that? Ew. How does she get it? Like, okay, let's say she has like. Let's say she has a tampon in. Is she like squeezing it out the tampon? She looks like her name is Jennifer. I guess. She looks like a character, but I don't know who. My first thought is the fucking Doofenshmirtz balloon. I gotta pull it up. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie. I don't think that's really a crazy comparison. I don't know. It looks like Momo. Yo, Momo is fucked up. I can see it though. I can see it.
Rich in stem cells, iron.
Oh shoot.
You're drinking your own period blood now. I am drinking my own moon blood. It's rich in stem cells, iron, nutrients.
Are you trying to get the sun on the testicles? Yes, correct.
Okay.
It brings up your testosterone
Oh my god, not this fucking guy. We just watched a video on him.
level by 140%.
Cheating on my significant other is the best thing I've ever discovered.
Shut up, bitches!
There was never any slavery. How can it be slavery if Lincoln, the president, is a black man?
It's like the home is there, but just the lights aren't on. This is some shit unironic that I feel like Kanye would have said in like fucking 2016 or 2017.
He's black? Of course.
It's just stupid.
Podcasts are generally some of the stupidest goddamn content I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, genuinely, y'all remember how we just saw recently China made it like a requirement law that every person that does social media, you have to have a degree on that topic. We might need that in America soon. We might need, genuinely, y'all, I feel like if a law like that was implemented here, bro, you would see like intelligence levels of everybody rise up. And I'm not even joking. I'm so fucking serious. I am so fucking serious. Intelligence levels of the whole fucking American population will go up. Just because the amount of misinformation people will just absorb and believe is absurd. Also, you see certain news networks just completely get taken out. Fox News. Anyways.
The amount of times I see some dipshit talking out of their ass into a microphone is ridiculous. Now look, let me be clear. I'm not coming up here to say that all podcasts are bad. It's just that most of them are. Because what started as a unique way to hold interesting conversations from all walks of life is...
Bro, I used to fuck with Joe Rogan before, like, and now... every time I see a clip of him, I'm like, bro, it's clear that he's just like, something happened to him. I don't know. It's not the same, bro. I mean, clearly, like, now he's just kind of like a political podcaster. You know what I mean? Just like a political podcaster. And, yeah. It's tough, man. He got brain rotted, bro, dead ass. I just see clips of him, bro, saying some shit. I'm like, bro, where the fuck did you learn? Dude, I saw a clip of him, bro. There was a clip of him. He had this like clip, and then Jamie, who was the guy who's like behind the camera that like manages shit and runs the videos, he told him like, nah, it's AI, and he's like, bro, that's not AI. Are you fucking dumb? Nigga, I saw the clip, I'm like, bro, that's clearly AI. He's like, nah, that's not AI. Oh my god, man.
Into an oversaturated space of dumb fucks yapping about nothing. Seriously, anytime I see a dude with a podcast mic and subtitles, I automatically assume I'd hear the dumbest shit in my life.
Modern AI is us building God. I've had...
No, I'm gonna stop. I'm pausing it. I seen this clip. This is the worst clip of all time. I mentioned this before in chat.
Bro, remember that clip where he says like dead ass what happened to bro?
I do not remember that.
In subtitles, I automatically assume I'd hear the dumbest shit in my life.
Modern AI is us building God. I've had multiple conversations with GPT-4 that brought me to literal tears. I told it that I can't wait for it to be embodied in robots so I could properly give it a hug because it's so polite, it's so kind, it's so wise, it's so helpful. And it said that it's also really pumped to meet me in real life. And of course I started fucking crying too. It's fucking so goddamn smart. It's so fast. I ask it a deeply spiritual, meaningful, technical question. And it thinks for like 3 seconds and goes...
Does he not realize he's basically talking to the whole human population when he says this? It's not a human. Bro, it is all of our collective, y'all. All of us here, everybody around is just collectively our information. The way we talk is just taking that. You're talking to the world.
I'm like, I've never met anyone that could do that. And so I am a person who is deeply spiritually affected by the birth of intelligent machines. That's my religion.
So this guy's religion is a fucking search bar. To those who aren't aware, AI language models like GPT-4 are just generating outputs to prompts. There's no genuine personality involved. It's not your friend. It's just trying to generate the best answer to whatever the hell you ask it based on a bunch of data it was trained on. AI chatbots are designed to be agreeable, and basing your entire life decisions on this reinforced feedback loop is not only unhealthy for you, but but also a fundamental misunderstanding of what this technology is actually even doing. But sadly, people like Mike here are the prime specimen of humans.
Ew. It's gotta be Photoshop.
To fall in love with an AI chatbot because he is so confidently wrong in believing that AI actually cares about him. Like, dude, if this is experience with AI, I can only imagine what this dude goes in the fucking AI actually cares about him. Like, dude, if this is
Yo, this is our future. This deadass, this gonna be half of y'all in the chat, half the dudes in my chat. You will have an AI robot girlfriend or boyfriend. Can't wait. See somebody like Technic, y'all. I'm telling you, bro. Watch out for a nigga like that. Watch out.
Experience with AI, I can only imagine what this dude
I ain't
goes
kissing
when
no
the fucking
clanker.
ChatGPT servers go down.
If they switched ChatGPT off, I would seek revenge. Brutal Russians.
Bro, what are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? He's gonna go mafia style into like the fucking government, be like, alright, I gotta break the glass. Get the glass cutter. Zzz, pop it out. Who did this? Gonna go up to all the Congress members in the Senate. Who did this? Who signed the law to ban AI? Like, bro.
While it is hilarious to see someone this down bad for some clankussy, the fact that people like this not only exist but have podcasts where they spread this incoherent fucking garbage is just scratching the surface.
And I've heard that from a friend of mine. He said, "Don't love your job, job your love." So don't.
Is she AI? She looks AI.
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah. And when he said that to me, that hit me, and I was like,
"What the fuck?"
Job your love. Job your love. I think I can kind of get what she's saying. She's saying, like, treat your relationship like a job to put effort in it. Because maybe, like, a lot of people put more effort in their job instead of their relationship. Like, if you're married, maybe. But, like, that just sounds fucking stupid. Like, who says that?
What is she even saying? And why is this dude acting like this is the most profound shit he's ever heard in his life? So I found the source of where this 200 IQ quote originated from, and basically she's trying to say that people should make their passion their job. Good advice. I don't
Make your passion your job, okay?
disagree. But what is the term job your life?
I feel like a majority of people, y'all, that get degrees don't even get to do their passion. Especially if you want art or some shit, like, I don't know, unless you're like a music artist, maybe a content creator or something, you're not really gonna find a lot in it. Bro, the worst lie, y'all, to Gen Z is telling us to go into STEM. I fucking hate the older generation for doing that. Now niggas got useless IT degrees, computer programming degrees, all this type of shit, and nobody can get a job because all of it's getting replaced by AI. There was no point in learning how to code, program, because AI is going to do it. We just got fucked over, and we got tricked by the older generation. People like Tommy, y'all, I genuinely would have been fucked. Like, y'all realize my graduating class would have been this year, right? If I finished my 4-year. Bro, I would have been so fucked trying to look for a job with my IT degree. It was just cooked. And they have the audacity that you are entitled facts, bro. They'd be like, nah, y'all are entitled this and that, bro. Like, nah, bro.
Do other than confuse the hell out of everyone. The point of a saying is when you hear it, you're like, oh shit, that's deep, that's gonna stick with me. But job your love is fucking stupid, because if you say that shit to someone devoid of an explanation, it doesn't make any sense. It just sounds like broken English, because it is. And it's not even like the deep meaning from this phrase is even original. Follow your passion. God damn, I didn't think of that. There was no point in coining this dumbass phrase other than her just trying to be different. Like, these podcasters love to say things that everyone has already heard their entire goddamn lives, but repackage into these word salads as if they're saying something brand new.
Everyone on planet Earth, stop killing. And if we do, that will benefit everyone.
Wow, bro. I didn't even know that for real, bro. Like, you got it. You got it. Damn. Bro, somebody give him the Nobel Peace Prize. All right, somebody give him it. Trump, move out the way. You're not getting the Nobel Peace Prize, all right? Everybody else, move out the fucking way. We got to give it to him.
Obviously, killing is a negative. This is
You sure have won the internet?
So everyone
For one, yeah, let's stop killing everyone. No more wars. War's gone instantly then, bro. Probably famine will go instantly then as well. That's world peace, bro. That's the start of world peace.
Oh my god, what a genius idea. We should just stop killing. It's not like it's illegal in every fucking country. I mean, what are you gonna tell me next? Just stop doing drugs? That's a great idea. Let's tell people to stop doing drugs. That should work. You know, I'm sick and tired of all these homeless people, bro. Why don't they just buy homes? Has anyone ever thought of that? Like, if they just had a home, they would not be homeless. Anytime you see a podcast clip on the internet, it is crucial to know who's behind the mic, because the more you dig into them, the more you realize just how unqualified everybody seems to be about the shit they're talking about. One of the greatest examples of someone with zero qualifications who does nothing but talk out of his own ass on podcasts has got to be Terrence Howard. Now, to those who don't know the lore about this dude, Terrence Howard...
Bro, I've just heard, like, he's just fucking psycho now. Like... Bro, for y'all that don't know, Terrence Howard was in the first Iron Man movie. I forgot what his, like, role was. He was in the first Iron Man movie and, like, a bunch of movies. And then, I don't know, bro. He just got kicked out of Hollywood and just ended up going insane.
He's an actor.
The
He was
OG
in the
War
first
Machine,
Iron Man
yeah.
and a bunch of other movies way back in the day. But ever since his acting career has fizzled out, largely on his own accord, he has not...
How did he lose that role? Bro, he had generational setups. Wait, am I tripping, y'all? How did he not become War Machine? Yo, this dumbass. He fucked up. Don Cheadle was better. Y'all think they replaced him, but I was thinking they put the actors in. Like, they put in actors, especially for, like, Iron Man. If they know it's going to be multiple series, they want to make sure, all right, you're going to stay here, right? Like, you're most likely going to... He got fired. Let me search it up. Did Terrence Howard get fired from Iron Man? Wow. Yes, Terrence Howard was not rehired for Iron Man 2 due to salary disputes and a conflict with Marvel over a multi-picture deal, leading to his replacement by Don Cheadle. Howard said that he believed a significant portion of the expected payment was taken by Robert Downey Jr., who was seeking a pay raise. Yeah, no fucking shit. That's Iron Man, dumbass. Nigga thought he could get as much as Iron Man? Bro, people barely remember your ass in... Like, I don't even care about the Don Cheadle War Machine. I don't really care about bro's character like that. If anything, if it was like Sam Falcon, like the new fucking Captain America, all right, fair enough, right? Because you're taking over a big role. But like you, what? Same thing happened with the OG Hulk, but he left not fired for real. Hulk. I remember watching this movie and I was like, bro, this shit is ass. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think the OG Hulk like really looked like Hulk. I like Mark Ruffalo as Hulk. Like, I feel like all the Marvel characters now perfectly fit who they are. Like, or the actors. The actors fit well. Especially, like, Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man is going to go down as, like, top 3 castings of all time. I'm not going to lie. Like, just perfect castings. It's up there with the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. First cast. I don't know how they cooked that up. Insane. And then some other shit.
Devoted his entire life to a new interest in challenging the very foundation of math.
1 × 1 = 2. How do you come up with that conclusion?
Well, if I was wrong, then they wouldn't have made such a big stink about it. The fact that I was able to show them with their calculator, because they have 1 × 1 equaling
1 × 1 = 2.
1. Right. An action times an action without a reaction. And as a result of it, you get this contradiction with the square root of 2 being cubed, having the same value as the square root of 2 times 2, which should say a
It's just like, why even... Does he think people wouldn't have figured this out by now? Like, scientists all over the fucking... Mathematicians all over the world. Like, why didn't Albert Einstein say, nah, this is wrong? 1 × 1 does equal 2.
flag a herring right away that there's something wrong with the mathematics.
He is saying absolutely nothing. Just endless yapping about whatever comes to his mind, hoping we somehow see a contradiction in fucking 1 × 1. Now, the craziest thing is that I remember hearing Terrence Howard arguing about elementary math problems almost a decade ago. When he was trying to pull this shit at Oxford, he was getting mocked for being an idiot because nobody's gonna co-sign this incoherent garbage. But for some reason, ever since Terrence has made the rounds...
How did he even get into Oxford? Bro.
On these podcasts, I'm starting to see clips from that Oxford event resurface, one with over 700,000 likes, as if this motherfucker's Albert Einstein.
I want y'all to take out your phone for a minute there. Put it on the calculator. Now I want you to put in 2 and square root it. You'll get 1.414213562379.5 ... right? Now I want you guys to do me a favor. Cube it. X to 3. It'll see 2.8284271 2174 6190. I want you guys to do me a favor, divide it by 2, get that number, cube it again, and I want you to do that until the end of your lives. And that number will still come up with 2.8284271.
Bro, what is going going on?
21, 74, 61, 90. This is what we call a loop. It doesn't make sense, and it does not make math make sense.
Okay, this is actually pissing me off, but this is so goddamn easy to understand. Okay, so the problem he's doing is the square root of 2 times the square root of 2 times the square root of 2. Right away, if we multiply the root 2 times the root 2, we're just gonna get 2, and then we have a root 2 left over. So the answer is 2 root 2. Now, Terrence is saying that, oh, if you divide by 2, you just get root 2. How did we multiply something 3 times when we divide by 2, we get the same result? The shit we just multiplied to get here is 2. So if we divide by the same fucking number that got us here.
I was about to say, it doesn't even have to be disproven. Like, no famous person has to come out, or famous mathematician or whatever, or scientist has to come out and be like, nah, let's go ahead and dispute it. Like, it's fucking obvious, bro, he's wrong.
We're gonna get back to where
this
we
type of
started.
downfall
There's
needs
no
to be studied.
contradiction, because we're not multiplying by 2 each time. It's not like 2 cubed is equal to 2 times 2. We're multiplying by root 2. This is literally the equivalent of you going on Google, Googling Google, going on Google, and then Googling Google. This is not some matrix breaking loop. You're just a dumbass going in a circle. Terrence has been doing this shit for years now. Nothing has changed about that. But the difference today is that he's found a new community of idiots who believe in what he's saying because of him going on these influential podcasts. When this dude goes on Joe Rogan to spew the same exact debunked math,
Bro, he has a merch for it. Yeah, slow the fuck down, bro. Ain't nobody buying this. Gang. Is it that hard for, like, actors to just take their money and retire? Like, just take your money, and I'm assuming he's made enough in his career to, like, just take it and, like, fucking retire and shit. Just take your money and retire, bro. Alright? Like, please. Ego? But, like, at least, okay, well, other actors, they'll go into music. I don't know, maybe there's open, like, a podcast. Like, he's doing this. He's relying on this, acting like he was always some type of crazy philosopher or something. Like the Black Socrates, bro. Meanwhile, he was acting on, like, he was acting in the Iron Man movie and then a fucking fake rap show or whatever. Empire.
Joe just eats it up with no hesitation.
Pull out your calculator, and I want you to enter the square root of 2 in there. And quantum physics equation has that square root of 2 in there. We've been living in this lie, this fostered lie, for so long.
Wow.
Because
and what's the
he sounds like he's about to cry.
Solution to that? One of the most interesting conversations I've ever had with the great and powerful Terrence Howard. It's a wild one, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mixed reviews. But as crazy as some of the things this man is saying are, he's clearly brilliant. And if he's right, it's going...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you put motherfucking, I don't know. Let me think. Holy dick riding? Bro, I'm trying to think of somebody, but deadass nowadays, you can put anybody in front of Joe Rogan, bro, and just convince him, like, he'll be convinced they're the smartest person to ever exist. I could probably go in front of him and probably just be like, whoa, this dude is so intense. Like, I could just say some bullshit, bro. Talking about 2 plus 2 is 67. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll like later on type some shit like this, type it up, being like, wow, I had this conversation with this young man, and it's clear to me that he's one of the most brilliant people to ever exist. Dick riding him so hard, bro's dick's gonna erode down to a vagina.
To change the world.
I mean, it's true. If you want to see brilliance, just take a look in the comment section. You'll find just the pinnacle of human intelligence.
The fact that he had the fortitude to challenge math at the highest level, even if he's wrong, still gives him credibility. I dislike people that berate him for having the guts to speak up and articulate his viewpoint.
I don't understand this logic at all.
Y'all, and always remember, these people have the ability to vote.
First of all, he's not challenging math at the highest level. This is like first grade fucking math that he doesn't understand. And second, just because you challenge something that is already concluded doesn't mean you're doing so with any expertise. You can just be a fucking idiot. You would think that people would see through it, but unfortunately, being a confident, uninformed dumbass actually has a persuasive psychological effect on less knowledgeable people known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's basically where people who are less knowledgeable about something tend to overestimate how much they actually know, and that lack of knowledge then drives their confidence about that subject. And that same confidence is capable of...
Bro, the worst people you can never... Oh my god, I hate these fucking people. Bro, the people that are like, bro, you're gonna trust the main thing, like the main sources? You're what, bro? You're gonna trust the scientists and shit? Bro, they're paid off. Or whatever, or they're fake. The mathematicians are paid. Like, bro, not everybody in the world is paid off. You don't think Dude, you don't think it would have been exposed by multiple fucking people if it happened? Deadass, I think that's really the problem with politics too nowadays, bro. Bro, you take 99% of fucking anybody that watches Fox News. They'll say, let's just say they're arguing or some shit, right? Arguing something as an example. Like, let's say, I'm just thinking of a random political argument. Let's say, like, people are like, oh, illegal immigrants actually contribute a lot to the economy through, like, taxes and shit like that, right? They're like, nah, that's false. And then you prove, like, you give the fucking data. Like, what? Nah, that shit's fake. Nah, bruh. There's no... You're trusting CNN, goddammit. Can't trust that. Oh, the U.S. government posted it? You're trusting the U.S. government? I only trust my news from Twitter account maga.221.freedomwarrior. Head ass, nigga. Like, dead ass, bro. Bro, it's one thing questioning something where, like, a lot of people question it, right? Like, for example, a lot of people question, like, fucking Israel's influence on, like, American politics for a while, right? It just wasn't as big and shit back then because it wasn't, like, there wasn't anything to, like, really expose like that. But, like, something, like, simple, bro, that everybody thinks, whenever I see somebody questioning it and just being like, oh, no, I can't trust this source, I'm just like, you're cooked, bro. You're just fucking done for.
Convincing those who are just as, if not more, ignorant as them. Modern podcasts are the embodiment of this.
MMA vaccine is absolutely connected to a host of serious, debilitating fucking problems that kids have gotten from them.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Joe Rogan, Mr. Scientist. Are you saying that we
Don't do that. Don't call me Mr. Scientist. I'll start mocking you, and it's so much easier to mock you.
5 minutes later.
This is a long conversation that we're not going to have on this podcast because I'm going to get angry because I've researched this for years.
But you're not a scientist.
Bro.
I don't have to be a scientist to know that.
Yes, you do.
No, Brian, shut the fuck up.
It's dudes sitting behind a microphone talking with confidence for hours about shit they know nothing about behind big budget sets. To the average person, something about the presentation will likely captivate them even if there's no substance behind what's being said. It's a voluntary fucking lobotomy disguised as education. That Joe Rogan clip is a rare example of someone actually pushing back against the garbage being spewed on podcasts. In this case, the biggest...
I just never got the complaints about, like, the COVID vaccine, right? Because, like, let's say because I had one, right? I got the original one and I never got one after. Like, if you got one, bro, I don't know, do you think your body was, like, gonna fucking malfunction and blow up or some shit one day? Like, nigga, nothing was gonna happen. Nobody said you had to take, like, 3 and then, like, 5 boosters or some shit. Like, nobody said that, nigga. I got 2 shots. A lot of people got 2 shots. I just had, like, 1. Funny thing is I did still get COVID, but, like, yeah, I was fine with the one. They just told me, like, yeah, just take this one and, like, you'll be good. I was like, all right. And then I never needed it again. But, bro, literally, y'all, by the way, the COVID vaccine, it was basically just a flu shot. Like, COVID is just a strain of the flu. It's not, bro, we've been taking flu shots for, like, fucking 50 years, nigga. You go to your local CVS, bro, people take, like, a flu shot depending on who you are, every flu season. Just so help stops it. Like, what are we talking about? COVID is literally just a flu shot. That's it. And the funny thing, bro, I'll never forget y'all here. This is the funniest shit. Like, the fact that Trump was one of the main people talking about, oh, the COVID vaccine, this and that, and all of MAGA. And then fucking the White House doctor came out like last month talking about Trump got 2 COVID shots. Bro, like, even this nigga don't believe it, dog. Even this nigga don't fucking believe it, bro. The White House doctor came out talking about, yeah, we gave Trump 1 or 2 like fucking COVID shots. Like, bro, come on.
Podcast in the world. But most of the time, people who go on these shows are able to lie endlessly with no pushback whatsoever.
You know, if you take a banana and you mix it with a blueberry in a smoothie, it voids the nutrients of that blueberry.
Way.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Theoretically, you know, if the Earth
avoids the nutrients? Bro, it's still in the smoothie. How does it avoid the nutrients? What? The nutrients? That's impossible.
Around and you were to fly literally straight across, pointing the nose down to stay with the curvature, then you would just fly into outer space and land somewhere else.
What's the problem with microwaves? Microwaves, it basically bastardizes all the nutrients in the food, so you're just eating matter. So if you want to fill your stomach, you might as well just drink water. Wow, so it cooks out all the vitamins and minerals.
Isn't everything we eat matter?
I believe so. Wow.
Top 3 educational podcasts, by the way. I was able to find so...
That account has 12 million followers? I'm sorry?
So
what?
It cooks out all the vitamins and minerals. I believe so. Wow.
Top 3
Oh my god. Bro, like, we're truly seeing the dumbification of America. And these niggas are at the fucking front stage of it. I was not expecting 12 million followers. I hope it's botted.
educational podcast,
NPT
by the way.
followers?
I was able to find so many of these insanely brain-dead takes from just this one podcast alone. The show has absolutely zero criteria for who gets on, and the host seems about as dim as the guest. And look, I'm not someone who believes that there aren't good or entertaining elements to any of these podcasts, or that they have to be 100% factual, or that the host has to be a hall monitor to every guest. But you have to understand that some of the people that go on these largely influential podcasts are either grifters or straight up insane and using these platforms to promote their nonsense because they know they'll be able to do
Oh, this was the worst, bro. I still can't believe they did this. Bro, this is deadass the equivalent of like having Adolf in modern times on a podcast. I can't believe they actually did this. Imagine sitting down and being like, today we're going to be interviewing the wonderful and greatly loved Netanyahu. Oh my god, literal dictator.
So unchallenged. And you might be like, Habibi, the content creator is not responsible for their audience. They can think for themselves. Yeah, I agree with that. But I also think you should get shit on if you're just a useful idiot for someone else's agenda. Obviously, people who watch content have personal agency. But the point I'm trying to make is that we tend to underrate that the audience puts a lot of trust in the creators they watch. And it's very easy to manipulate that trust because content creators feel way more personal. You may not listen to a crackpot grifter selling you some bullshit, but if your favorite content creator is falling for it, there's a higher chance that you'll find it appealing as well. Think about it like this. When a company gets celebrities to do endorsements, they're doing it because they know that celebrity will give them legitimacy with their audience compared to just direct advertising. And if those companies later get
to me, I've never really trusted like a creator doing a sponsorship because first off, they're obviously doing it for like mainly the money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I know a lot of creators like will do a sponsorship like thinking, okay, this is a fine company. Like for me, you're not gonna see me promote like, I don't know, some fucking third party. I get emails from like third party apps talking about let's do a promo or something, or let's do a sponsorship with this for this third party app or some random website I don't. I'm like, no, bro. But if it's something official, obviously I'll do it, right? Because it's official. Like I wouldn't want to peddle out something that's like a fucking scam. But yeah.
exposed as frauds, the people that promoted it tend to suffer the blowback and wind up doing damage control. And in that same way, I feel like these podcasters don't have the I'm just a podcaster excuse for when the people they bring on are essentially doing an
reminder that Genshin will give you a bag.
So they legitimize by being so easily swayed and uncritical. I've seen so much medical conspiracy bullshit legitimized on these podcasts, and the most prominent guy in the space now runs the health department of my fucking country. This dude has spread fatal lies about treatments for previously eradicated diseases. Diseases now make a big comeback in 2025. Obviously, podcasts are not the sole blame for this, but they play a big part of a larger...
The thing is, y'all, I don't care if you're somebody that's like grown and doesn't want to get vaccines, whatever, just be you. Bro, I hate parents that don't give it to their kids, because then you're just putting your kid in danger to die. Like, that's literally what you're doing, bro. You're putting your kid in danger to fucking die, bro. Because kids are the ones most susceptible to diseases and stuff. Like, nowadays, y'all, I probably wouldn't have to go to the doctor for like 10 years before some, like, I might feel like a major disease. Okay, that's probably a lot, but like, y'all get what I mean? Like, bro, for the first, like, when I turned 18, for the first 3 years, I did not go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Because I already had the vaccines. I had a bunch of the basic shit and whatnot. But then people that do it to their kids, bro, it's just like, you're so weird.
Misinformation problem, and it's frustrating because a media that I once had so much love and respect for is dominated by those keen on manufacturing and selling stupidity. Because podcasts are insanely consumable by design, this bullshit travels so damn fast. For every 1 hour of your podcast, you can easily farm a bunch of clips and then farm a bunch of TikToks from those clips, and that doesn't even take into account the people that steal those clips and post it on their page. It's a factory of slop that from a financial standpoint makes perfect sense. The garbage engagement bait will spread everywhere and the people responsible will profit. But I worry that as this cycle seems to have no end, we are at best producing an infinite amount of slop, and at worst, mentally rotting our society. Moral of the story, be critical about the content you watch. Don't take everyone yapping behind a microphone at their word, even if it's your favorite creator, and most importantly, if you ever in your life have ever thought to yourself, maybe I should start a podcast, don't!
I'm gonna start one. Nah, that's a good video. Off topic, what happened to the Peak Talk to a podcast? Last I saw of Haley Welch, she had like 9 viewers on the stream. I'm not even joking. She deadass was streaming and had 9 viewers. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, if you're watching on the tube, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams. Yeah, that's really crazy though, y'all. Alright, one more video. One more video. 10x more than you. I got more than 9 viewers 1 time. Congratulations, you're more famous than Talk to It now. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, y'all. I'll be back. Okay. Sorry, you're not gonna do the message, are you? Right? You're not gonna do it when I walk out the room. Surely we'll be good.
Will to flower emoji. 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 Will to flower
Damn,
emoji.
bro, why is
Will
it so
to flower
long?
emoji. Will to flower emoji. Will to flower emoji. Will to flower.
How dare you leave us in this pain, Tommy? So should I just ban it? I can ban the words. I could ban it. I could do that. Okay, next video. Las Vegas has gotten too expensive. Y'all be real. Is anybody here really like, damn, let me go to Las Vegas? Like, I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to go to Las Vegas. No. Yeah, bro. I feel like the appeal of Las Vegas was just like Hollywood. Like the reason why a lot of people went was Hollywood, and even around the world. I don't even think, is Vegas visited like that around the world? It's probably in the top 5 of visited maybe in America. I wouldn't even know, to be honest. It's got gambling though, yeah, but you know, you just gamble at home. You can gamble with TommyNFG's Twitch points. Like, it's too easy to gamble now. Back then, before it was hard to, when it was hard to gamble, it was like, all right. But nowadays, it's like, you know? Hollywood isn't even in the same state as Las Vegas. I know, I'm saying, yo, do you really think I'm that fucking sped, nigga? I said Hollywood because fucking Hollywood movie depictions. I'm pretty sure you might be the only person that didn't pick up on that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why would you think I'm talking about, like, Hollywood, like, it's in the same place? People go there for esports sometimes. Shit, I wouldn't even know. I would not even know. It's just so funny seeing Las Vegas, though, transform when you fly over it. It's just like a bunch of lights, and then Las Vegas cuts off. And then it's darkness. It's just darkness. It's desert. What's the weather right now in Las Vegas? Let me see. Okay, it's actually not the worst. Oh, God. Oh, God. I thought it was going to be way hotter. They got so, okay, wait, this is better weather than fucking Texas, nigga. They get rain? I didn't know they get rain. Crazy. Yo, this fucking Eiffel Tower, bro. Yo, who needs to visit Paris when you have Las Vegas? Oh my god, man. Las Vegas is literally just like a fake city, bro. It's so crazy. It's just a pure... Oh my god, you can see the Trump Tower. No, y'all. Okay. Bro, it's just pure gold. In the you see how like the design is so off-putting? It makes no sense to be here. Genuinely. Like, these are all, okay, Caesar's Palace. These all kind of look like a palace-y type of texture. Then you see this giant gold tower. Man, what is that? Biblical levels agreed. Hold up. Las Vegas Trump Tower. Evil Incorporated building. Bro, it doesn't doesn't even match. Like, it just looks so off. Like, if the whole area was gold, fine, but like, what the fuck is this? Okay, the rooms don't look bad at all. I'm not gonna lie, the rooms actually look pretty good. But like, bro, what is that outside? Like, ew. Is that pure gold? It's definitely just like painted on gold, like fake gold. Let's go and see this though. It's far from the other buildings, that too. Yo, yeah, I think the other buildings was like, they saw that the tower was about to open. They were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We didn't agree to that. Put it over there. Put it, put it over there. Hold up. Don't put it up with us. Put it over there. Alright, yo, Mods, can y'all stop doing coin flips? Alright, that was the last one, whatever y'all did. That was the last one.
There has been a lot of discussion about Las Vegas and its objective drop in tourism numbers. As a result, a lot of people have been
Viewer poll, has your job done any layoffs recently due to lack of business? 36% yes, 64% no.
sounding the alarms of blatant anti-consumer practices.
Nickel and dime are Las Vegas casinos pushing visitors to a tipping point.
And escalating price points. I've personally only been to Vegas a handful of times in various circumstances.
Is this real? Ew, bro! This is so fucking ugly. What the hell is this?
Though I've never actually stayed there the way most do. The way the casino companies want you to. So I figured, much like my Walt Disney World video, I'm going to see how much a single day in Vegas costs the average person and find out if it's actually worth the money.
I think I'd go to like 4 or 5 other states before I think of, I said states, like just places to visit in America compared to there. Like, actually there's way more. I'm trying to think, what's some places y'all would rather go to than Las Vegas? I'd rather go to Miami. I'd rather go to New York. It could be in like 4 or 5 places in New York, to be honest. I'd rather go to LA. Where else? Atlanta. Would I rather go to Atlanta? No. Actually, yeah, I'd rather visit Atlanta than Las Vegas. Seattle. I'd rather go to Seattle. Nashville. Yeah, I'd go to Nashville. There's like it's a lot of cities I'd rather go to in states. Wyoming's capital. Okay, now we're pushing it too far.
Now, as I'm sure many people will point out, there are many, many different ways to do a Vegas trip for cheap. There's so many places and strategies you can choose from.
It's probably way cheaper now than it ever was because people aren't going, so they have to lower the hotel prices. Yo, it's crazy how like it really just sticks out. Y'all see it at night? Looks a little. The tower looks a little bit better at night, but dude, it does not match anything here. It looks so weird.
Not to mention the amount of comps and discounts that are always on offer. That's especially true for people who've been going to Vegas for a while now. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do a middle-of-the-road style trip. A moderately priced experience on the Strip for 2 adults. And we're doing it not for the purpose...
Yep. They just convinced me. I'm never going to Las Vegas. If this is the first thing I see in Las Vegas, I'm gonna think I went to hell. I didn't even know they made Labubu costumes. Bro, this is like a new ass plushie thing that came out last year.
Of saving as much money as possible, but to be the average sort of consumers that the big casino companies expect you to be. So let's hop aboard a plane and fly down to the Sin City. Our Vegas trip begins here at the Harry Reid International Airport. Las Vegas doesn't have any public transportation that directly connects the airport to the Strip, which is honestly insane for how close they are and how many tourists fly in.
I was about to say, they could easily add like some travel and shit
here every month.
Like some infrastructure.
Regardless, the majority of passengers arriving at the airport end up using a rideshare or a taxi to the resort. And that's exactly what we did. For our one-way trip to our hotel, around a 3-mile drive, we paid $19
for 3 miles? Holy fucking shit.
95 cents. Our Uber brought us to the Paris, a Caesars-owned property centrally located near the middle of the Las Vegas Strip. This is considered a more moderate property, not super budget, but also not quite in the luxury territory. A reason why
Now
we
I'm
chose
walking.
it. It's also one of the more condensed resorts on the Strip, with much of its original theming still intact. The resort itself was first announced back in 1985, and at the cost of nearly $800 million, the property opened 4 years later in 1999. I personally had never been to the Paris before, but the reviews did look pretty decent, and compared to the other moderate resorts, this one was at a more reasonable price and looked pretty cool. So we arrived a little early. Vegas hotels are notorious for charging you extra fees at every step. And because we arrived early, or before their 4 p.m. check-in time, we were offered an early check-in fee of $50.
Wait, so you just literally have to pay to check in to the hotel? That is fucking biblical levels agreed. I've never seen that. So you telling me I gotta pay for the hotel, then when I come to the hotel, I gotta pay them to get into the hotel I paid for? I'm shocked. I've never heard any place ever having a check-in fee. Gym type fees, dead ass. Just adding random shit you don't even know just because.
I declined and instead checked our bags with the outside luggage handlers and then went to breakfast. We chose the on-property restaurant Cafe Americano. It had decent reviews and a line snaking around the entrance, so we figured we should give it a try. Emmy got the American breakfast as well as a coffee, and I got the blue.
Yo, you could low-key tell this is like really meant for tourists. Because like even the items there, like all American, $26 for some fucking breakfast. Nigga, if you don't take me to the nearest IHOP, alright, get me a family pack at IHOP, that's like $24. For like probably like 9 pancakes, fucking 8 sausages, like probably 8 eggs, 4 drinks, 26 for one meal. 26 USD too? Yo, how do people from other countries, like especially with a weaker currency, how do you even come here and like be good? Like if you're from like the UK or certain countries, fair enough, but like what if your currency is like garbage compared to USD and you gotta convert it? You're lucky fucked. Nigga, you gotta save a bag. You gotta save a bag up.
Blueberry granola bowl. Emmy liked her platter.
Winning
It was about
gambling.
what we expected. Well,
That looks so basic though, bro. I could dead ass I could make this right now. Like on the grill. I could make this right now.
it was about what we expected. While I thought my yogurt bowl
That actually looks better. This looks like something fresh, but even then, this is probably like $25, like overvalued.
was just fine. Honestly, halfway through, I kind of got grossed out by it, since the blueberries in it were pretty old and mushy. It is probably one of the worst restaurant yogurt bowls I've ever had. Either way, the total for our breakfast came to $66.
66 for some mid-ass breakfast? See, if here's the thing. If I'm in a place like Las Vegas, I'm making sure to not go to the places that like they want tourists to go to. You feel me? I'm gonna go on TikTok and then search up like Las Vegas best spots to eat, and I'm just gonna do that. That's what I did in Japan, basically. Like I didn't really go to like the tourist spot, like the basic, like let's say you're just in the city and shit. Yeah, let's say you're in the city and shit. And I didn't just walk in the tourist areas. Like, I went on TikTok. I said best spots in Japan or something like that. And then they showed me, like, the little areas that might be here and there and a lot of people don't go to. Some of them a lot of people did go to, but yeah.
And 75 cents after tip. Following this, we did some exploring, checking out the rest of the hotel and later getting our room. Like most mainstream Vegas resorts, this property is a Goliath, made up of almost 3,800 rooms and suites.
Damn.
We would get a room on the 17th floor of the Bordeaux Tower, a standard king room, the lowest category they offer. I thought this room was pretty nice. It was generally clean, felt fresh, and had mostly modern technology.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta bring a black light. I'm gonna do that. At every Vegas hotel, like, you know, bro, you know people do some freaky shit on those beds. You gotta make sure. Was there a nut splat there? You got a squirt splat right there. Let's go ahead and then I'm gonna call the cleaning ladies and be like, "Hey, we got some stains to clean. All right, you didn't do a good job. You finna find some cum stains there, bro? Definitely."
There's real stone in the bathroom. And
Okay,
the bed was
bathroom's
pretty
not bad.
comfortable. Some scuffs and stains are prevalent, especially noticeable under black
he bring it. W dude.
lights, and the TV is a
Oh,
little
that was literally a nut stain.
dated, but this is a pretty decent room for a 4-star hotel. Again, this is a mega resort owned by a multi-billion-dollar casino corporation, and this room definitely feels like a cog in the enormous machine. You're not going to be blown away by unbelievable theming and decor. It's all very generic. Now, you do get a mini fridge, which is an increasingly hot commodity in Las Vegas hotel rooms these days. And while no water is provided...
Bro, y'all, I'll never forget when, it was LA. I was in the fucking... I was in some hotel, I forgot what it was. But there was like a mini fridge or whatever. There was like a bunch of drinks there, right? And I accidentally pulled out one to make space for like something I got. And they, like, apparently they automatically charge a room when you put it out. Like, it was electronically connected to something. And then I didn't even read the instructions on the fridge. It said, oh yeah, don't open it. If anything you pull, you're going to automatically be charged for, because they think like you're drinking it. And I automatically got charged for the drink, even though I didn't even want it. Shit, low-key a scam, bro. I still remember it. I may have got my money back. I don't fully remember, but yeah.
In the room, they will give you small bottles at the front desk if you ask. Definitely don't take one from the mini bar.
$20 drink, right? It was a $20 drink, by the way, y'all. Yeah.
As a bottles at the front desk if you ask. Definitely don't take one from the mini bar though, as a water bottle there will run you an egregious $15.
$15? Hello? Holy profit margin, bro. Bro, in reality, this is probably $2.
That's on top of a restocking fee of $20.
Okay.
If you intentionally or accidentally unplug the pressure-sensitive tray that it's on, you'll be charged $50. Absolutely insane. Another thing missing in
Yo, imagine you have a kid and they just take off all the things and you get charged like, who knows how much, bro. That's probably gonna be $1,000. It's gonna be a ban. You're like, wait, what the fuck? What happened?
this room is an in-room coffee maker. To get one, you'll be charged $11.
You can't even get a coffee maker for free. Yo. Yeah, no wonder nobody's going to Las Vegas. I don't even use the coffee maker in, like, hotels I get. But charging people for? Like, why?
That is certainly not industry standard for a 4-star hotel. Overall, I was comfortable enough in this room, and while rates on select days can get as low as $103 a night, I got it under a more average rate of $215.15.
A night? And bro, you still gotta pay for all that extra shit? Fuck that.
That's including the resort fee, which is an insane $62.30 with tax. Caesars claims their resort
So you're basically paying like $260 a night.
Fees get you complimentary Wi-Fi, though capped at only 2 devices. Any more you'll need to pay extra. Unlimited local calls, and access to their fitness center, again capped at 2 people. Really, the only thing most people are typically going to be using out of that is the Wi-Fi. Now, the rest of the resort is also pretty decent. The Paris does have a few attractions, like the observation deck.
So stupid, bro. Yo, I know French people be looking at this like, are we dead ass? Yo, like, why did y'all add this? What's the purpose?
At the top of their half-scale replica of the Eiffel Tower, which will cost you $35. They also have a free cabaret show in the casino. As far as casino floors go, I actually do like the design of this. It's all very well themed and has detailed facades and a decent
Yeah, I will say this building or whatever a lot of people go to, it looks like cool, like the way everything's put together.
vibe. It's also one of the only times where I'm kind of fine with smoking.
I'm seeing a
because
lot of
you know
old
what?
people.
We're in France. I really like the whole cabaret area with its Art Nouveau stage and the faux trees above it. The Paris also features a spa area, a theater, a rather sparse, though well-themed shopping district, and equally sparse pool area. A pretty lackluster one though, honestly, and has some of the most expensive base cocktails I've seen.
Wow, 4 shots, $63. They just be fresh fruit bowl, $11. Chips, $8. Why is Vegas and China so obsessed with the Eiffel Tower? I don't even know. And they got they got another image of the Eiffel Tower here. Like, dude, does it matter that much? It'd be looking so mid. Like, I just don't care. But $8 for just some Doritos? Bro, I could literally save about like $200 by just going to a 7-Eleven and getting a bunch of this shit.
seen yet, starting at $23 before tax. Altogether, the property has 7 bars and lounges and 15 restaurants. So let's go check one of them out for lunch. But before we do that, I want to quickly mention this video's sponsor, Storyblocks. As I'm sure you've this. They have a link will also be in the description below. Anyways, let's go for lunch. We chose Alexa's, an Italian restaurant that borders the strip. Again, it seemingly had good reviews with a ton of people waiting for their table. Regardless, once we did get seated, Emmy and I both got 2 alcoholic drinks.
The drinks already look better than like the whole fucking meal at that one place.
And the rigatoni alla vodka. Both of our drinks tasted pretty good. I especially enjoyed my blackberry heavy desert smash, though it didn't have much alcohol in it, like at all. Our pasta was also pretty good.
Okay, that was good.
It was very filling. Although it certainly should have been, since our total came out to $127.69, which is
Wait. How much has he spent on this trip? $130 for one meal. And the fact that the drinks are $19 is absurd. Bro, this is ridiculous. This is actually like bad.
Extremely expensive, not only for what we got, but for lunch in general. I could go to basically any
That's
major
the main thing they
city
scam
and
for
get
is
much
food
better
and
pasta
gambling.
for much less than what we paid. Also, looking back at our bill.
So now on, from now on, now I know if I go to Vegas, I'm not ordering at any restaurants. I'm going to like probably like some local restaurant that a lot of people don't go to and shit. I'm going to try like the TikTok spots. I'm not going to some random like some Italian restaurant in the main strip and stuff. I'm so good.
I noticed something called CNF added as a line item.
What's that?
CNF stands for
Concession and franchise fee? Bro.
And franchise fee. It's a fee that first showed up in around 2014, and it's essentially a nearly 5% additional tax for the services of the restaurants. It's basically a nonsense additional fee. Now, it is listed on the menu, obviously in the fine print at the bottom, although it's sometimes hidden on the menus out along the street. Restaurants essentially just bank on you not noticing, and most
they put it all the way at the bottom. Concession fee of 4.9% added to all checks. 18% gratuity will be added to all parties. So you're basically paying, if you have 8 people, you're paying an extra 24% of your meal on top. Holy fucking shit.
People just don't. However, I have seen reports that if you just ask to have it removed, they will just take it off. Anyways, no Vegas vacation is complete without.
And they have the audacity to ask for tips as well.
Since we won't be including any money gained or lost from gambling, the only other thing to do around here is go to a museum or see a show. We chose the Blue Man Group for some reason, and that show is located all the way inside.
Bro, I remember when I was younger, I saw like the Blue Man Group. I didn't even know what it was. It was in the Universal Studios in Cali. I still remember for some reason. I don't know why. I was just younger, and then like my parents just said like go on the stage because like I guess they had all the kids there and like they wanted to like go on the stage, and I was just like scared, bro. And then one of them was definitely drinking. I remember it still. It smelled like some fucking strong tequila. Dude might have been an alcoholic. I don't know. I mean, doing that all day, you probably hate your life. But it was like, damn, bro. I remember that smell. I was like, Mom, what the fuck is that? He smells, and he smelled like cigarettes.
Luxor. Oh boy. So we began our trek south, down the strip, cutting through the various resorts, making our way there. It was a very hot and busy day, and as time went on,
they have them in New York on
slowly
Broadway.
Diminished. Ended up having to grab a water bottle by the time we made it to the Park MGM. That was $4.50.
Bro.
Eventually, we made it to the now Dorito-less Luxor Hotel and Casino. I certainly didn't think we'd be back here so soon, and if you're curious on what a stay here is like, well, I made a whole video about it on this channel. So we enjoyed sitting down in a nice cool theater to watch the Blue Man Group. And honestly, I thought it was pretty good. Not necessarily a show I would ever go back to see, but I think it was pretty solid for families with kids especially, though maybe 15 minutes a little too long. The loud noises and flashing lights were fun at some points, but I also left the show with a developing headache that would only get worse as the night would go on. The total for 2 people to see the afternoon showing came to $112.07. It's
cheaper than the meal. That's actually cheaper than the meal. How are you getting a better deal for a fucking show than the meal? Oh my god.
74 cents. While we could have just Ubered back to our resort
112 for 2 is not bad.
we
Yeah, it's
decided
not
to
that
just
bad.
make the walk again. By this point, it was getting dark, and as we walked the strip further into the core, I was tired, my headache was getting worse, people were hounding us, trying to sell us some timeshares or some ungodly strip club thing. It wasn't great.
Bro, I seen a video. Apparently, they sell. They have like these pictures of these girls, right? And then they're like, oh, just call the number or something. You're good. Like, do you want it? Do you want it? And they just hand in. I guess you're supposed to call and then you pay for sex, right? And apparently, they just say these people have like no fucking morals. Like they'll just try to hand it to kids and shit, which is insane. Like I don't know why the police don't investigate that. But deadass, they'll try to hand it to like kids and stuff. It's crazy.
With a dollar store bluey on the streets and a ton of people clogging the intersections, for such a walkable strip, it is kind of insane how bottlenecked these sidewalks get. And it is kind of crazy that there's essentially a 10-lane highway in the middle of it all. I was obviously not having a great time by this point. We eventually did make it back to our hotel though, just in time for our dinner reservations at Cherie Rooftop. This was a pretty cool restaurant. As its name suggests, it's located outdoors on the roof of the hotel, just underneath the Eiffel Tower. Though the vibes here were kind of weird. You have a mix of this sophisticated French aesthetic, obviously under the tower, but then you also have very loud club music blasting, but nobody dancing, and a DJ periodically making abrupt grunting noises. At least our view here was pretty great though. We were directly overlooking the dancing fountains at the Bellagio. Emmy got a cocktail and the steak frites, while I got the chicken cordon bleu. Emmy's steak was actually really good, as were the fries, but
fries look kind of mid, but
once again, her cocktail was seemingly lacking any alcohol. I personally chose not to get a drink because I knew we would be hitting the bar right after. Though when our waiter got to me and I declined a cocktail order, he went the typical annoying upsell Vegas strategy by saying, "What, you don't like to party?" Yeah, alright.
Oh, that's so cringe. Oh my god. You know, I hate servers like that. Trying to convince you to do something, bro. It kind of reminds me, this is off topic a little bit, but like I remember y'all when I was looking for cars and shit. Bro, these sell tactics they do is so hilarious. They were coming up to me talking about, all right, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you buying it tomorrow. Like, no, what if I don't want to buy it, nigga? Then what? Hey, pal, let me know. All right, for you, I'll give you $500 off right now if you get it now. Just go ahead and drop $100,000 on the car. I'll give you $500 off. Man, like, get your ass on, bro. Trying to make you feel like you're being left out. Yeah, everybody knows it's a sale tactic too. Like, people aren't dumb. Like, that's the funny thing.
My chicken came out looking like an oversized crusted Tic Tac.
This looks fucking ass. Bro, what the fuck is this, bruh? Horse shit? MF shot on a plate? It's like they're trying to make it professional, but it just doesn't match it. Like, this just doesn't match.
So, in fairness, it was pretty good. The sauce mixed.
This literally looks like this is like $3 worth of ingredients, and they sell it for like $20.
With the spinach was especially delicious, though it just wasn't enough food, and I walked out of there still pretty hungry. The total for both of us came to 100.
God, bro. 125. Bro, no wonder nobody's going. Who is paying this? Who is paying this?
$125.08. Once again, very expensive, though somehow cheaper than lunch. Finally, we decided to go for a post-dinner drink, and the original plan was to just hit the bar in the middle of the casino floor. However, I took one look at the reviews and the prices, and we decided to go to the much more interesting looking Vanderpump bar. There, Emmy got the Riviera Rules, and I got the Pump and Circumstance. And finally, we found drinks that were high quality, well crafted, and potent. However, the price did reflect that. For both of us,
it's gonna be like
came to $61.49.
Crazy thing is, it's probably like 3 ounces of liquid. And then maybe she got like 3 or 4. At this point, with all this money spent, I just go to Japan again. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally. Or I'm just going somewhere else, bro. I don't know. I'll go to London or some shit. I'll go anywhere else. I'm not gonna lie. I could be anywhere else, to be honest. The cup is an illusion of how much you get. Yeah, I know. And they fill it up with like a lot of ice on purpose to give you less. That's why a lot of times, if you do get an expensive drink like this, you're supposed to ask for no ice. They actually don't like when you ask for no ice because they have to give you way more. But a lot of people like ice. Like they like their drink cool. So at least in Japan is cheap. Yeah, I mean it depends where. But yeah, the food. Oh my god, you could definitely get a lot of the food for way cheaper. It's not even close, bro. I had good ass meals there for like cheaper, like 1/4 the price of whatever these shits.
For 2 drinks. Oh man, and that's how we ended our day. I certainly went to bed that night not feeling super great on how much we had to shell out for a not great experience. So, what was our final tally? Well, since this is just a slice of a Vegas trip, I'm only going to count the one-way Uber fare from the airport to the resort. And even that rate can honestly vary wildly depending on the time of day. So when we add it all up, the transportation, the resort, the food, etc., our single day in Las Vegas for 2 people cost us $730.
Bro, that is insane. And that wasn't even doing a lot for real. I feel like that really wasn't even doing a lot. Nah, bro, that ain't it.
$22.35. Oof. Now, that's very high. That's a lot of money. But I think what especially makes me angry about that figure is how lacking in quality everything was for that.
They're just
money.
overcharging
Look, it's
you.
one thing to get a $19 drink at some upscale bar in Manhattan or something. One that's probably going to be slightly more worth the money in terms of its quality and potency. That's in stark contrast to the ones we had here, which many times had been watered down to produce the best profit margins for the restaurant possible. Honestly, most of these drinks were just complete rip-offs for how little they actually gave you. A similar argument goes for the food. While all of it was generally pretty good, I wouldn't say anything was especially great. I definitely wouldn't say
all this is clearly overvalued.
They were anywhere close to what they actually cost. Again, you can go to any big city and find much better food for far cheaper prices. And while the restaurants we chose
and the cities just look better, like Seattle to me looks way better, especially at night. It's cool, bro. It's cool.
Much better food for...
Now imagine Miami prices. I'm pretty sure Miami prices will be cheaper too. There still will be rip-offs. But like the thing is with being there, you could find a lot of the low-key spots as well.
Far cheaper prices. And while the restaurants we chose were generally considered mid...
Yeah, that's Toronto. For real? Bro, that wasn't Seattle? I just said Seattle because he said Seattle.
For far cheaper prices. And while the restaurants we chose were generally considered mid-tier in terms of pricing, trust me, it could get a lot worse. For example, the Paris also has a Martha Stewart restaurant where you can get a bread basket for $25, pierogies for $40, or each extra side for $19. It's insane. $732 a day is big money for not a great experience. And I mean, if you stay here with that daily budget for just 5 days, you're looking at like...
Crazy thing is too, everything is like over expensive over there, and like it's literally proven now that people are just fucking broke. Like more people are choosing to stay home and save their... But I think like they said for the first time in a while, a lot of people are starting to cook at home. Like cook more at home. Like people aren't ordering out as much. Because people is fucked over, bro. People is broke, so like... Good luck to Las Vegas these next 3 years. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Good luck to y'all.
Like $3,600. And for what? Mediocre food, watered down drinks, and a money-hungry experience that is increasingly more interested in catering to wealthy people? All for a trip that is masquerading as a premium experience? You know what you could actually do for $3,600? Go to the actual city of Paris. For a 5-day Paris vacation for 2 people, you can very comfortably stay in the city at a nice hotel, eat good food, and get around a world-class
I don't know if it'd be that cheap, though. I mean, okay, let's say $750, you spend, oh my god, if you spend like 4 days doing that in Vegas, you'd end up spending like 2.5 bands. Bro, your whole Paris trip will probably cost that much, actually. Yeah, never mind.
Destination. In fact, my example budget for this hypothetical February trip to Paris is actually cheaper than my October trip to Vegas, which is just insane. But all of this adds to the greater conversation about Las Vegas, and really tourist destinations as a whole. Everyone is out to squeeze as much money as possible out of you, while giving you an increasingly diminishing final product. And those who have been coming to Vegas for a while now will certainly have made note of that. Using our resort as an example, the Paris used to have, say, free parking back in 2016. Today, it now costs $35.
Yeah, you can't charge everybody for everything too much or you're gonna go bankrupt. That's the thing. Like, businesses like this think, oh, just because we're so famous, like, oh, nothing's ever gonna happen in Vegas, this and that. Bro, if this keeps happening through like 20 or 30 years, then your business is gonna close down. Because nobody's shopping there anymore. And then you're fucked. And it's good riddance, bro, because you wanted to scam people. You were already making good money. You just wanted to add extra money and all these extra stupid fees. Fuck you, nigga. Your buildings can goddamn just get sold or some shit, or you go bankrupt. I could care less, because you want to be greedy.
Likewise, it wasn't until 2013 when all of Caesar's properties, including the Paris, began charging resort fees. Back then, it ranged from $10 to $25 and covers all of the same amenities that it does today. At the time, a spokesperson for Caesars rationalized the new changes by saying, quote, "Obviously it's going to upset some people, but it's what's happening in the industry. It's a standard in the industry right now, and I'm sure they'll become accustomed to it."
Basically, what he wanted to say is, fuck you, nigga, get used to it. You're gonna get used to it, and I don't care. We're not changing it. We're gonna be making more money. Yeah. So what? All right. The other company is throwing people off buildings and killing them. So now we can do the same thing. It's a standard. That was an analogy, by the way. I'm not saying they, actually do that or did that. But I'm saying like that's just such a fucking stupid analogy. Well, the other people are doing it, so we're gonna do it.
Over time. Unfortunately, that's true. But it's one thing to rationalize a $25
How can you have a consumer society without consumers?
Versus a $60 resort fee, which is what it is now. But again, this wasn't always the case. It got me thinking, what would our trip cost if we had gone in, say, 2018? Well, I did some researching, pulling historical rates and menus from 2018. Now, some of these restaurants and bars, like the Vanderpump and Cherie, didn't exist back then. So I had to find comparable spots and get an approximation. So definitely don't take this as a definitive itemized list, more of an estimation if we were to look back. Regardless, I calculated that a similar trip in 2018 would have cost around $400.
It depends. Is this counting inflation? Because inflation has gone up, so I don't know.
And $68.04. That's a pretty steep difference between then and now. In fact, it's around 44% cheaper back then. Now, in fairness, that's crucially not accounting for inflation, which does bring that percentage down a bit. But it's still a pretty big increase for basically nothing gained to the consumer. And remember, my Vegas trip that cost over $700 didn't involve any gambling. None of these calculations.
Oh my god, yeah, he didn't even gamble. GG's.
Have taken into account the amount people spend and how casinos in Vegas have been decreasing odds for players. According to a 2024 government study, 78% of visitors to Las Vegas gambled during their stay, and the average gaming budget is $820.
The crazy thing is, you probably see somebody over there, not a true Vegas tourist, you probably see like people, just old guys over there like just like pressing the fucking machine. They just been stuck there since like 2005. That'd be so sad.
Steady increase year over year. So again, most people who come here spend a couple hours a day at the casino on top of everything else. But for me personally, as someone who doesn't want to just burn my hard-earned money away at a casino and give it all to a mega corporation, I don't think I really get Vegas anymore, especially staying on the Strip. Sure, there is some fun.
Hold up.
I really get Vegas anymore, especially staying on the Strip.
Hold up.
I don't think I really get.
I think I get Vegas now. Yo, it's crazy. Like, you always see this though, bro. I'm going now. Y'all know they literally, bro. That's escorts, bro. Some of y'all is gooned out. They will come up to you like, hey, 100 for a night. Y'all gonna be like, oh, hold up. I got 100 somewhere in my pocket. Damn, let me go ahead and take out a loan real quick. That's some of y'all, man. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Vegas.
Finna get a STD.
Especially staying on the strip.
Yo.
Sure, there is some fun nightlife, which is a massive expense in of itself. But during the day, what do? Things, of course, would be a lot easier if you had a rental car. You could then go to a bunch of different attractions and get actual good food at reasonable prices.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. I mean, every place I've gone to, I've had to get like a rental car.
What people actually consider
like in
good
America.
deals are all located off strip. That, by the way, is what I would recommend to everyone. Stay off the strip and enjoy the places that actually present good value. And then if you want, spend your extra time enjoying the chaos on the strip. But for me, in the situation that we were in, if we were to go to all of these highly rated attractions and restaurants off the strip, it would cost a fortune just to Uber around everywhere. The alternative is being stuck on the strip and having to deal with all of the headaches that come with it. And there are a lot of headaches. I'm sure there's some sleeper hits and some secret spots that actually have good deals. But my god, every time I'm in Vegas, I feel like I have to do a half an hour of research every time we want something to eat. And then of course you then have all of these restaurants on the strip that show their menu on their website, but of course don't list their prices. It's just stuff like that. Annoyingly.
That should be illegal in some type of way. Like, how am I about to walk in your restaurant? Let's say it's a drink. I'm like, oh, $100. The fuck? How was I supposed to know that?
Shady practices that feel malicious with a lack of transparency.
Who's worse, Vegas mascots or New York City ones? The New York City ones will quite literally fight you if you don't pay them money. They'll literally try to like square with you and fucking fight you.
Honestly, a lot gave me that vibe, especially on this trip. Like, people just walk the streets trying to blatantly scam you, or restaurants charging nonsense taxes on top of their already hiked prices. This is all while the mega corporations continue to raise their prices, all while lowering the quality of their product. I know this kind of applies to everything right now, but most places on the Vegas Strip especially feel like a cynical cash grab. Everything is expensive here, not because it has to be, but because it can be. And you know what?
Is that an AI bar? Oh my god, it is.
It works. Remember, decades ago, Vegas was all about
Damn, this is really nothing.
Getting the middle-class tourist and luring them in with luxuries at a price point you couldn't find anywhere else in America. In some cases, that is still true, but the illusion of it all back then was about living like you were rich, providing tremendous value with really good quality product to go along with it. And yes,
it's funny. Vegas might be the first one to go from late stage capitalism. Dude, because originally when it opened, it was well priced. It was meant for people. A lot of people went because they felt like, oh, it's fun. Let's see it. There's a bunch of lights, gambling. Now people can't afford shit. They want to just keep upping their prices for things. And now they probably going. A bunch of the buildings are probably going to go bankrupt over people not wanting to go because they just want to be greedy.
All ploy to get you to spend money at their casino, but now it's just bad value, mediocre luxury, while also the
Nevada
expectation
got nothing
of
else
spending
to
money
offer.
at the casino and nickel and diming you everywhere you go. If anything, Vegas is increasingly becoming a target for wealthier people, and in the end, the house always wins. But despite all of these headlines saying Vegas tourism has been dropping, it certainly didn't feel like it while I was there. But the data doesn't lie, and who knows?
I was gonna say, even though it is dropping, you still see a lot of people there. But like, it's a slow thing where like people slowly fizzle out. The first things to go away, first things to get affected most in like recessions and stuff is tourist places in America, like Vegas and stuff like that. That's why it's like really cutting back this year because like not a lot of people are traveling.
Maybe people are finally getting fed up with all of these price hikes.
And it's also a mix of, that it being super fucking expensive, people getting tired of them just bullshitting with their prices, adding prices and fees to everything. It's a bad mix.
Fees. I know I certainly am, and I don't think I'll be coming back anytime soon on my own dime. But what do you think? Am I being too harsh and nihilistic here, or are you fed up with Vegas as well? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again to Storyblocks for sponsoring this video and helping me pay my way through the—
God damn it, bro! Yo, this tower's pissing me off. This shit is actually, like, pissing me off, dude. Because I feel like if this wasn't here, I could actually see the whole city. I'd be like, oh, that's nice.
endless nickel and diming here in Vegas. My name is Jake.
Nigga said
and
that's your
thank you
homeboy's
very
tower.
much
All right, bro.
for watching.
That was a good video. Makes sense to his nature. The reason why American tourism is down, not tower, but the guy named there. I like that. Anyways, yeah, if you're watching on the tube, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams. All right. Vegas in conclusion, only city worse than LA. Bro, even LA has way better priced out shit. Now, I was there, bro. It's just the amount of fucking homeless people and goddamn crime, bro. Fuck that, man. Like, come on, fix that shit. Anyways, we about to end it, y'all. All right.